doing that.
Yep, we're just gonna do a whole session. Hi guys, sorry we're late. Don't mind us. It's that type of day. We are still kind of fluffing around because I have to add a few things that I didn't get a chance to add beforehand, and we're doing that right now. So sorry, bear with us. Feel free to ask questions in the chat if you want to for some reason. I'll be with everyone in a second, as we are just bringing in almighty things like that is way too big. Why? Garrick is now the star of the show. How big did you make these? I am not complaining. I'm just amused.
Resize them.
I am. There we go.
Yeah, that looks good. I like it.
There you go.
The artificer symbol is not at all what I thought it would be. It looks like a flaming wheel. Alright, I posted you on the Discords and the Tweeters. And...
Thank you. So just getting these all up here, as they will, I'm sure, continue to overtake the screen. There we go. Castix, ladies and gentlemen.
Sorry.
As I make sure they're the same size.
Hey, I'm glad. They look good.
And then, of course, elf. And just so mine doesn't look weird from everyone else's.
I almost gave you a skull, but I figured a D20 was nicer.
It literally just says elf. It's amazing.
Yeah. I'm still teasing her a little bit on it. I probably will for a while.
Hey.
All right. Yeah, it says elf, and there's a little bard symbol.
She has a guitar.
Sure. It's true. Yeah.
Okay. So I just need to add one more thing here.
Fred. What?
There.
Thanks.
All right. Sorry about that, everyone. Welcome to A Folktale. Joining us, as always, are Druidcraft, GIF, and which name do you prefer, sir? Because I keep forgetting to announce, and some people don't want to use real names, some people don't.
Cleric.
Cleric it is. Elias will be back with us next session. He has some away things that we knew about, so he will not be joining us. When we last left off, our heroes had, thanks to Castix's quick thinking and abilities, given a proper burial to a nice dead man, and met Ismark and Ilyena, the son and daughter of said dead person they gave a burial to. Ilyena being the person that the party was, I don't want to say sent because they didn't technically ever agree, but directed by Strahd to go retrieve as his betrothed. Yep. We unveiled the newest threat in all of Ravenloft, Cholesterol. And you guys dealt with the vampire in the church, and were confronted by Rahadin, the ever faithful servant of Strahd, before Strahd himself arrived. After a brief conversation, he held up a finger, a ball of light appeared, and everything was engulfed in white. Everyone give me a d20, why not?
16 for me.
13.
18.
Elf! You slowly come to.
Oh, I get awake first. Okay. Taking the surroundings.
You kind of push yourself up slowly, your hand comes way black as like you touch the floorboard, and instead of wood it's just ash. It's still mostly intact, but you can see holes through, and you're like laying over a rafter. You can see the basement below with the slight scent of a dead priest.
Lovely.
No sign of the vampire. You look around, there's a gaping hole in the wall. Most of the church is burned, and from your look of the rubble, you imagine it didn't survive. You look around quickly, roll perception.
7.
You don't see any of your friends.
All right. I'll just stop wandering around then.
Castix, I don't know if we call it regain consciousness because you don't really normally sleep, but
It's just the Windows 95 startup.
yeah. Your senses return. You're standing upright. It's dark. You seem to be covered in something. You're not sure exactly what yet. As you slowly push and kind of move and see what's going on, wooden pillars tip over off of you. You're covered in ash and soot from a burned building. Pretty much like you just were standing upright, you just went into the basement, and then stuff fell on you. You look around. You can give me a perception check. The stairs are stone, thankfully. They go back up.
14.
As you look around, you see both the elf is almost seems like they're tightrope walking because they're just walking along the rafters above you, looking around. They haven't looked down yet, so they're kind of looking left and right, trying to you assume, scoping out the situation. And you look over and you see a dwarf lying under a boulder off to your left, darker into the passage.
Under a boulder? Okay.
Not like huge boulder, like slab of concrete type thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll run over and start lifting it off him. Elf, he's down!
Elf, you hear this? Garrick, you slowly come to. You see mechanical arms pulling on a rock on top of you. You don't feel crushed. You're pinned. You're a little bit stuck. But you look over and you see Tank sitting there just kind of taking the weight on itself instead of on you. It blinks at you.
Kind of more like a...
It tries, but the thing on top of it's kind of holding its lid shut, so it's like... Elf, you hear Castix call out.
You said they're like a floor below me?
Yeah, they're in the basement.
Is there an easy way to get down to the basement?
Stairs are still intact. I mean, you just have to walk along the rafters that aren't burned. And
I'm coming.
takes you a minute, but you get down there.
Okay, no checks. Okay.
No, it's not anything.
That's fine.
All right.
I go down. And with my negative strength, I will help lift this up.
Not even a skill check. It was more flavor than anything else. But you guys slowly push the debris off of Garrick so he can get up too. You guys spend a few moments.
Under there with you. Saw Golem friend under there with you.
Not that I can see, no. I don't think so, anyways. Do I see the golem? Do I see Elias?
You guys look around. I will not make you roll a check for this because we all know the answer. You don't find anyone else. You find the dismembered body of Donovan the priest. No sign of Doru the vampire. No sign of Elias or Ilyena or Ismark.
It's not
Are
too
any of the
close to
priest bits still alive?
Oh yeah, because they were walking around.
Roll perception or investigation, your call. I'm assuming perception's better, but
Yeah.
Our very own thing.
18.
sure. There is a, let's make it the same roll that determines what body part comes off. Roll a 20, get the head. It's left foot. You just see it there, the toes wiggling. Like this much of the ankle, above the ankle.
Oh, good. The priest is still alive, guys.
Are you taking the foot?
Ew, no.
Okay, I was just. I don't know why.
If it had been a crawling claw or something useful.
Is a brother around anywhere, or is it just us three?
It's just the four of you if you count the priest.
Nah,
Keep
it's
the
just a
foot
four.
away. Keep the foot away.
It's more like 4.1.
Actually, you said it's still moving, right?
Yep.
Is there like a rag around?
Yes, you can find a scrap of cloth.
Alright. Alright. That's gonna come with me, unfortunately.
After you just made fun of Castex for it.
Right. Pot and kettle.
Well, no. They weren't saying, "Oh, you're gonna keep that." They're going, "Are you gonna keep that?"
Oh, they were asking inquisitively to see if I was going to finish that.
Exactly. All makes sense. Nope. But yeah,
Priest jerky.
you guys look around. There's no one else with you. You glance up through the burned rafters. You'd guess it's close to noonish.
So, how long were we out?
You don't know for sure. It was
Oh.
towards morning, I believe, when you all were involved in your altercation.
Okay.
Because you'd stayed overnight at the rich person's house, and then you brought the body up, buried it, fought the vampire. I mean, all that was like maybe an hour or two. So, assuming it's the same day, you've been down for 4 or 5 hours, maybe.
Oh, man. What happened to the priest's son that was down there?
You know what? I'll give this to you because you've been unconscious. Roll intelligence.
I thought you said he wasn't there.
You don't see him, but he's asking.
Then what's the name you said?
Donovan is the priest who is there and dead. Doru was the vampire son you guys
Doru.
fought.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Natural 19 for 21.
Okay. He misted and filtered away at the end of the fight before the encounter with Strahd and Rahadim.
Shit.
Which, given what you are, I will happily say you know what that means most likely.
Right.
We'll deal with that later. Should probably get out of this piece of shite.
Go where?
That's a good question.
That is a good question. Wide open
Can
mouth.
I'm gonna go upstairs and check for if there's any trace. I mean, I would guess they probably just went home, but might as well check to see if there's anything left over, or we could get a better idea of where they went.
We know where they went. We know where he lives.
Well, you never know. Perhaps he had to take a quick stop somewhere. Out of character
Mm-hmm.
because I wasn't here for it. But re-listening to last 2 weeks session, the session last time, we should probably investigate that weird pie selling lady and her sisters.
Possibly. That could have been a DM plot hook. That could have been a completely harmless side thing.
You know, an old lady pulling a cart of dead bodies, selling meat pies with her sisters.
Strahd ain't the only one responsible for missing people.
Look, you're already dealing with hags in the Witchlight. Do you really think I'd run it twice?
Probably, yeah. Maybe these are witches instead. A little different, I guess.
Plot twist: it's a night hag.
Swamp. It's a swamp hag.
You guys make it out of the church. It is burned.
Oh, this went well.
Parts of the walls and the rafters are still going up. The bell tower is gone.
Is it just a church, or is it like how's the vicinity look?
Just the church. Like there's a little bit of burn outward, like it got a little bit of grass or something like that, but it doesn't look like anyone tried to keep the fire going. Just that fire spread a little bit. All the vegetation in the graveyard is gone.
See, this is why Mickrol doesn't have like churches or places of worship. You just do it as you go.
There's a very, very large bronze bell just sitting on one of the rafters on what used to be the first floor back by the podium or the pew or whatever you want to call it.
Well, if we don't know where else to go, I mean, I have it here in my notebook that maybe we should head west. Something's supposed to be out there. So it's some type of weapon. I mean, I've survived one fireball. I don't know if I can survive another without some sort of help.
I mean, we have a necklace. We can chance that if we like.
This is true. Yeah.
Love the confidence that's giving her.
Well,
Yeah, you stand 20 feet that way, and I'll just throw one at you, and we'll see what happens. It'll be fine. I can bring you back, I think.
I think I'll have to pass. Maybe later.
We'll put a pin in it. I mean, if we have to fight this guy, we might as well get all the things that the person told us. The weird fortune teller woman.
That's some type of throne, a weapon, and
We have to bring a whole chair to fight this guy.
some signal of hope.
Should we
Whatever
get
that
tables and ladders as well?
Could be it. Could be it. Yeah, you never know. Could be a
Still
hard chair.
believing her on her word. Some of her people were out there with the butler helping.
Were they?
Yeah, they were on the horses.
I mean, we were downstairs, so
There was 3 or 4 of them at least. Same garments. Can't mistake that wardrobe.
They did say they like smuggle things or something for Strahd every once in a while. Something along those lines.
yeah. I mean, what else do we have to go with? I'm down for anything. Whatever
I'm also
get us
honoring
out of here.
ourselves. I do want to get everyone back.
Yay.
It's really weird that Elias is just gone.
Probably took them.
Could be.
It's an oddity.
It's also possible he didn't survive the fireball.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
true.
really see.
He was made of a lot of parts, so how do we know that that foot isn't his? I mean, I know we know it's not, but do we know?
I don't know. Wasn't the legs dwarf-like? Does this look like a dwarf foot to you?
No.
You hear like little zoom noises with his eyes, like, no, doesn't seem like it.
And Garrett pulls his shoe off. No. Smells a bit worse.
All right, so we know that this isn't Elias's foot.
Good.
We solved one mystery. Now,
We know he's not dead, at least.
That's good.
something.
So we have three options. Do we get the symbol? Do we get the book? Or do we get the weapon?
I mean, if I'm going into a fight, I'd rather have a weapon, but you know, symbols never really are my thing. And you know, a chair, a throne, I'm assuming is in the castle up there, but it's possible it's somewhere else. I don't know.
So he already has one of them. Okay, cool. So we at least know what one is for sure.
No, we really don't, but it's just my guess, anyways.
They also want to double check the siblings' home for any gear or friends.
That is a good point.
The DM
Also-
has one quick question.
Uh-oh, we forgot something.
No. What throne?
I don't know what throat they're talking about.
It says
Just trying to be helpful.
a throne fit for a king, tomb of the ancient. That's what I have written down.
Oh, okay. That is something
all I
I
get.
said.
Mid-fight with Strahd, we got, fucking Castix from top rope coming down with the throne.
No, just that's not one of the items.
Sticks with the chair.
The three items were a tome, a sword,
Oh.
and a symbol. So I just wanted to make sure that we didn't have a
Hey.
bad note that was causing weird confusion across the board. Because
Uh,
we might make those mistakes, but Garrick is very smart.
he is, yeah. He's pretty good at taking notes. We're also supposed to look for a man with a monkey.
Yes,
but,
yes, you are.
What?
I missed that one.
Essentially, the fortune teller said there were three items that would help you in your fight. There was one place where Strahd won't retreat or back away, where you can actually finish the fight. And there is one ally who can definitely help you. Not to say there aren't other people you could recruit, but
Let's just recruit whoever's left in the town, use them as cannon fodder, while we hit him from afar with powerful stuff. Just throw
I do not
wave
support
after
this.
wave of
I do
dead
not
bodies at
support that.
them.
Dead bodies, that's fine.
Oh, just wait until I get animate dead. It will.
oh yeah, no, I've played that kind of necromancer.
Uh-oh.
We still got audio. We're good.
no, I'm still here. I was refreshing the camera. It went fuzzy. So, still here.
All right, you guys are back out of the burned church. You're at the north edge of town.
I say we go to the house and see what we can steal from them. Sorry,
Hopefully,
borrow.
hopefully a horse.
All right.
I don't think they'll care if we steal as long as it's hoping that
Right.
we won't.
Yeah, I mean,
Hopefully,
You hope.
we'll settle for the deal.
As a side note, while I'm at it, let me go ahead and give you guys. I know I gave a Barovia map and a. Never mind. The map. The image is too powerful. It says. It's going to give a slightly better map I found, but it won't let me post it. So never mind.
There should be a compress option.
Possibly, but I was just trying to copy and paste it versus saving it. All right. So, where do you guys go? You're in town. It sounds like you guys are headed towards the Burgomaster's mansion.
Yeah.
Yep.
See if you see any people with a monkey along the way.
What was the name of the mansion? Because I heard a Hamburglar, and I know that's not it.
Burger
I'm all good with that. Hamburger.
It wasn't called that. The Burgomaster's mansion.
Burgomasters. Okay.
Term for governor or mayor in certain Middle Eastern, Middle European areas.
That's the town that's the house that we came from.
Yeah, that's
Where the
man you buried was the mayor of this town, so to speak.
Okay.
Cool. Well, that means I can run unopposed.
Yep, clearly that's why Ismark's gone. You got rid of him so you can become mayor. There we go. Let me upload the file. So there's a much better map that has some of the side towns, Village Barovias, where you guys actually are, for the record. So yep, you guys make it downtown. There is no one on the streets. Like, no one waves at you, no one shuts the door on you because they're already inside. It's dead silent in the middle of the afternoon as you walk through this town.
You know, I
Do you
really
see any
don't blame
horses?
them.
One at a time, please.
You successfully get to the mansion.
Me.
Were you looking for horses?
Mm-hmm. It's faster.
This is true. Are there any horses?
Go check the stables. Roll me a d20.
No, you can look for horses.
Just a D20, straight D20.
Yeah.
17.
Or investigation or perception.
Oh,
one
wow.
of those, huh?
Investigation would be more. So, let's see here. Skills. That's spells. Well, that's a 17 plus 6, so 23.
You're a 20.
Okay.
Somewhere.
There is 2 horses. Both look
The way he
older,
said that.
a little bit sway-backed, but they are horses. They look up at you as you walk in to the stables.
I was waiting for you to be like, and a donkey.
Well, because you said something, there is now a donkey. No, there's 2 horses.
Well, they have horses.
Awesome.
Does anyone know how to, saddle and ride a horse, or is,
There are no saddles. These were clearly cart horses or some such.
Yeah.
There's some saddle blankets and like some basic bridles.
If only Elias were here, he'd probably want to pet him. But I'm really not the best with the animals. I'm okay, but they're really not my specialty.
I petted in spirit of Elias.
I can try to put a saddle on it, maybe.
There's no saddles.
Something.
I try to put this blanket on it.
Yeah, I'll try to put the blanket on it.
You put a blanket on a horse.
Cool.
Is like a house connected to this or anything?
Yeah, no, you guys are at that big 2-story house. The one you climbed up to the second window of, and
Oh, this is theirs.
Yeah.
Okay. They're not going to miss these horses. That's fine.
you guys got there and you looked in the stables
Yep.
and found 2 horses, and you get them sort of saddled as much as you can. There's saddle blankets on them and some rough bridles. You guys have 2 horses.
I guess we so we head west, or
Well, let's search the house first. Maybe there's some useful stuff in there. Then we'll head west.
all right.
Thank you for that. I was distracted looking for a list of things in the house, and I'm like, if you guys just turn and walk off. because the game doesn't actually put anything in the house. And I'm like, okay, what should be in there? What should be in there?
Can I just get a Staff of the Magi? That'd be great.
Roll me a D100.
You think I'm joking? I will roll this.
No, I'm not joking. Roll me 100, and the staff will be there.
So close, 77.
May or may not have had something wrong with it. Cursed horribly, but it did in there.
You find it, but it's already been broken.
No, this is Ravenloft. Are you kidding? The things behind Strahd and everything else are happy to give stuff to people that want it. If you want power, all you have to do is ask. You don't need to follow that mug.
So
We can give you all kinds
useful
of
stuff.
Is there anything in particular you guys are looking for? Because to be honest, on like the generic path, there's like 150 gold worth of silver and china. There's various tools, clothing, implements,
Weapons, tools, veggies to
Probably
keep the
some
horses liking
potions.
us.
Yeah, let me roll that there. You find in one cabinet in the father's room, you find 3 vials, 2 of which are red, 1 of which is turquoise.
Holy water. Is there any blessed water or anything?
I
I think we already took the garlic, but
There is no garlic anymore. You guys have all the garlic. You find 1
That
vial of
means
holy
bless
water.
Is that not a thing?
Well, you find 1 vial of water. You're not sure exactly if it's holy or
I
not.
can make holy water.
Can you bless it? Yeah, you could just bless it. Right?
Say, did they take that away in 5th edition? I thought it just took like taking water and casting bless on it essentially.
all right.
Should be there. Let me see why it was.
Yeah, like I said, in terms of specials, that's pretty much what you find there. There's those 3 potions not identified at this point. Yeah, you find 1 vial of, I'll say, holy water, although technically you don't have a way to know exactly what you're looking at, other than it's a stoppered vial of water by itself in a cabinet. Yeah.
Just give it a taste. See if if the hell's been boiled out of it.
It's perfectly clear, so it's either water or
What type of potion?
Everclear.
Lesser-
Everclear. Hey, it's a spirit.
I'll tell you the 2 red ones are healing potions. You don't know what the turquoise one is.
Yes, I know, but there's levels of healing.
The standard one, 2d4 plus.
Can I take the
Lesser.
turquoise one and uncork it, take a waft, and then put a finger in there and taste it?
Garrick
You
turns
can't
into a
just put it
Taurus.
in your can't
Yes.
just put it in your little cup and have it figure out what it is.
Would you like to roll Arcana to see if you can identify it, sir?
Yeah.
I'll give you.
I
Guys.
just imagine that's how you do it.
Just
I don't know.
that's poison.
Somehow I'm thinking you don't taste it because of that reason, but yeah, essentially.
25.
25.
It's just that Skyrim comic with the person eating a herb. This would make an excellent poison.
Have you heard of the High Elves? God. Oh.
All right, roll me a percentile, sir. Let's see what this potion is.
Let me find my dice here. Where's my other D10? Not in there. Oh, there it is.
Continue my list of random tables of stuff.
That was off the table. 28.
28, you say?
To shreds, you say.
What of his wife?
This casts. This is basically a potion of. Is it Bear's Endurance? Enhance ability Constitution. But since they put all those into one spell, because no one wanted to memorize 6 of them.
That's fair. Cat's grace, fox's cunning. Okay. Well, this is if you drink it, you get a little bit.
It's a potion. It lasts for an hour. You get advantage on Constitution saves and essentially a +2 con for hit point purposes.
I feel like this would be a pretty good thing for our golem friend. So
If only you were here. Chuck it.
and now the floor is stronger
Right.
for an
Yeah.
hour.
Yeah, other than that, like I said, you can find pretty much any type of anything that's base equipment. Go hog wild, write down what you want. There are no like ball bearings or really detailed expensive tools.
Mm.
I'm good.
There are 2 suits of leather armor if anyone needs them. And
Heavy
you
horse food.
do find 1 light crossbow. If Garrick wants that for some reason, I don't know why he would. But
Nah, I already have my crossbow. It's a bit better.
just a little bit.
Potion of moles.
And
I'd say you two can have the potions of healing. I won't need them.
and in various pockets and places throughout the house, someone roll me a investigation.
Not me. I have a negative modifier.
I'm pretty good with investigation. Check here. That's 11 plus 6, so 17.
You find 17 gold in however you want to break the coinage up. Just scoured, pocketed in different places.
I'll just put 17.
Just as you're looking through everything else, you're like, oh, there's some coins in this drawer, and coins in that drawer.
This one's mine. That one's mine.
All right. You guys have any equipment you want? You have 2 sort of horses. Where do you wish to go?
Did we find anything to properly the horses?
There were no saddles. Like I said, the bridles are intact. They're just not really heavy bridles. There's no bit. It's just like the bridles that you'd use to hold on to the reins to like lead a horse on a cart. So they could be used as regular reins. It's not. The biggest issue is you do not have a saddle.
That's awesome.
Can at least take some pillows, like tie them together.
Sure. Garrick, because I'm assuming you have it, roll Tinker's Tools.
Have some
What's that
cloud
in?
saddles.
What is that?
I'll give you
Dex?
Dex or Intelligence, your choice.
Well, I have the right tool for the job, so I always have tools.
Yep.
I know, that's a 9.
Best
Plus, what'd
ability
you
ever.
say, Dex?
Well, if
Dex
you
or
have
Intelligence, your call.
if you have the right tools for the job, are there leather chairs in here?
Does he have leather working? Would be my question then.
No, I could make them out of wood though.
Oh God.
Do you want to
No.
make wooden saddles? Are we in Japan?
That's 13.
13. All right. They're very rudimentary, but yes, he puts together 2 saddles out of pillows and some wood frames.
All right.
Yeah. Garrick just disappears for a while after hearing Elf mutter about lack of saddles, and then comes back out like half an hour later as you guys finish searching the house, going, "I got him." And he's holding 2 weird contraptions.
These are the best. These are the best saddles you'll ever wear or use. Not wear, but you'll use them there. Excellent quality.
We'll probably find the right crowd that'll wear them later on, but
This is also true.
Welcome back.
All right, you have your horses, you have your equipment. You, if it wasn't specified, have had the benefits of a long rest. You head west. Do you follow the road? Or do you just branch off into the forest and hope for the best?
do we have any idea of where the weapon would be?
Who wrote down what I said?
West.
Probably
it's
someone
west.
who wasn't here.
If someone wants to roll intelligence, I'll see if you can remember what you were told. AKA, I don't remember what the card was. So I'm going to look it up real quick. But
That's a 19 and then I +4, so 23.
Okay. Let me find it real quick because I, admittedly, as a bad DM, did not write the specific card phrase down. I just have my notes saying where it is. But I'm not supposed to tell you that because, that would...
Yeah, I've got weapon, force of good, and protection meant for vengeance, blade of sunlight, look to the west, blessed pool. That's what I have written down.
Oh, yeah, that's what you have to go off of then. That was what she said.
Looking for a pool?
So, yeah, I guess bring our swim trunks and look for a man with a monkey, a swimming pool, and some type of
No
book.
context of anything. Yes.
Sounds like one crazy block party.
Specifically, yes, the sword was listed as look to the west, find a pool blessed by the light of the white sun.
It's overcast here, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, so where's the one ray of sunshine in this place? That's where we have to go.
Roll perception.
Just look for a rainbow. It's probably at the end of it.
16.
All right. Let me see here for you real quick. You go outside. You climb up to like the second story of the house. You just look out, try and see if there's anywhere you can see sunlight coming through. You see sunlight breaking through in one place. And I know where that place is, and I'm absolutely not looking for it on the map. It is the letter Q on that new map I gave you guys. There it is. So yeah, it is honestly mostly west from you, like from where you can see. The mountain blocks it a little bit, but I'm gonna lie and pretend you can see there because I just gave you the hint, and I'm not gonna suddenly say, "Never mind, you don't know that."
Seems like that's the best that we've got.
Q is center and to a little bit to the left on. Let's break immersion a little bit and say next to the Luna River.
I'm gonna come back inside. It's like, all right, I found the sun.
All right then. Did we lose? Did they have a son or?
Well, that's what I'm.
No,
I thought we were looking for a daughter, but
no.
better not have a
The
son.
sun in
It's
the sun in
disgusting.
the sky. Sun in the sky.
I peek out the window. There's no sun.
the sun
Well,
comes out.
just come outside. I'll show you.
All right. This guy is a little strange.
Just gonna walk
See the way
outside.
his-
Just
see the way his eyes move. And go,
Hey, that's the sun. Good job there.
Well, they said we had to go to where the sun shines down on a pool.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, there you
Makes a lot
go.
more sense. All right then. And it is west, so that's
Go ahead and roll perception for me. Anyone else who's looking,
Sure, this isn't a trap.
or for that matter, Castix can roll again if you want. This is something new.
that was not good.
Dirty 20.
7.
Castix, as you look out, you see the sun beaming down in the distance. There's like a shimmer of something silvery kind of sparkling. Like, obviously far too far away to make out details, but just there's something there reflecting light back. And then you see it go black. Like a flicker of darkness for a second. And then the sun's still shining there, but that whatever that reflection mirroring at you is gone.
It's very weird and disconcerting.
What was that? I was
We don't want to go there.
counting my.
I mean, so like there's a reflection and then it went black. Now it's gone. It was directly over where the sun is. So
I'm squinting very hard right now.
You
It's
guys can
called-
see
you
the
won't
sun
see it.
coming down, but I mean, it's very clearly the sun in one place because there's so much cloud cover that it's slightly brighter in the area where that pillar is coming down.
I mean, do we have anything else to go off of? That's just the
no.
this is the only thing I can think of. So whatever it is, hopefully.
I mean, look at where we are and what we're dealing with. You kind of just have to roll with it at this point.
I think this is a great
So,
sandbox. You know exactly where the villain is. You know probably where your friends are. Just going there is not a good idea.
Yeah. Come on, we
Level-
can take.
level 1 no XP Dark Souls run. Let's do it.
I was thinking Breath of the Wild when you get off the plateau, and look, Ganon's right there. Go.
Right.
All right. Are you planning on riding these horses, or they don't look extra?
They won't hold me. It's fine.
No, they're already
Is there-
looking tired, even after my excellent saddles. I do not think these are riding horses.
Is there a cart? And then they could just pull us off.
Roll d20.
I mean,
Is the
I
cart
could make
there or
it.
broken?
He did just make
Hey,
these
nat 20.
exquisite
part of-
saddles.
it's part of the wall that you knock down as you're.
You go in the back and you look around, and there's a bunch of rubble. That's why Garrick didn't notice it the first time around, as he was just busy checking the horses. You find a two-wheeled cart. It could fit both of you. It could
One of
fit the
those.
three of you. Not super great, but it could. It's not like a rickshaw cart. It's just, basically about 4 foot by 4
That's
foot.
the one you wake up in Skyrim.
Sure, why not? little bit
Good.
less long.
You're finally awake.
There's a cart back here if we all want to try and go together, or we could make 4 sticks together and run. Then again, they're not very spry looking. We probably won't have to run.
I will say, in fairness, horses, when it comes to long travel, don't make you go faster. They make you not be tired. So the fact that Garrick doesn't get tired, it's more just a niceness to give him a ride than anything. Mechanics.
Sticks.
How you all roleplay is up to you guys.
Mhm.
I mean, I'm used to whatever. We usually walk places, but if you think walking's a bit quieter.
Because that's like what, a good probably like half day.
Let me see if I have an actual. Please tell me this is not the map that decided to give me no mile markers.
Well, let's see. I can walk about 25 feet in about 6 seconds. So,
So if we just do the math real quick,
We could all walk, that's fine. But if we end up needing something to carry, it might be beneficial to have a cart and the horses. That's
this
all.
is true.
I'm good with walking though.
I mean, I think we're looking for a sword of some sort, but maybe we use it when we go look for the chair.
Yeah. Alright.
Now, he did say tomb. It could be a literal tomb. You never know. It could be a book, but could also be a resting place.
For what it's worth, for anyone who's willing to be exacting there, if you look at the big map, it is a hex grid. Each hex is a quarter mile.
God.
why we gotta do fractions?
Because that's what it gave me.
That's a lot.
Yeah, that's a bit of a distance.
Oh boy, that's probably gonna be a day.
Yeah. If not a little bit longer.
Yeah, better part of
Depending
the day, if not more.
I'd say it's about 16, 17 hours if you follow the roads. Potentially faster if you go cross country, but then you deal with whatever's in the country.
I'm going on an adventure.
I mean, it's not like we're wanted or anything. I don't think, anyways. So,
Not yet.
going on the road is shouldn't be a bad thing. But I mean, we can always cut corners if we need.
I mean, there's no reason why we couldn't take the road, and then if we see it's like, oh, this is shorter to go across, let's just go across there, back to the road,
This is true. And you never know. Maybe we'll find another caravan we can borrow a carriage from.
Yeah, we probably should have just kept that one. Hindsight 2020, whatever they say.
It's probably still there. Nope, it's not working. Bye, horsey. Pet the horse.
All right, well, let's go. Oh wait,
Alright.
you already left. Come, wait for me.
So did you guys saddle the horses and just leave them there?
I unsaddled them. I pet him for. It's good for Elias.
Just checking. Just
Awesome saddles.
Want to make sure there. All
We
right.
have to honor our potentially dead friends somehow. I'm not gonna be mean to horses.
I didn't think you were being mean. It was just potential oversight. All right, you guys head down the road. Cross the bridge on the river.
Still no people.
Don't see anyone. It's eerily quiet. I mean, there's birds. You see occasional like raccoon or a squirrel. It's not like it's so weird. Everything's non-existent except us type thing. But no people.
Nobody asking for anything from the trolley.
Nope.
Liminal space.
Do we see any old ladies dragging carts of dead bodies?
You know, roll me a d20.
Guidance.
Ask that.
Yeah, specifically for old ladies with carts.
Am I just rolling a straight d20?
Yeah.
Because that's a 3.
Find a man with a monkey. Yay!
She's actually behind us. We just don't hear her.
You step in some doo-doo,
Roll me
but
a,
it's monkey doo-doo.
roll me a d6.
A d6 coming right up. That is a 1.
Up ahead,
You should get low rolls out now.
on the side of the road, you see a body.
Elias,
Does it
no.
look like a human body with a bunch of different parts?
Right.
It looks like
Is it a little girl?
yeah. I'll leave it in your hands. Roll me a d4.
Oh no.
That's a 2.
It's a dwarf.
Well, it's definitely not Elias then. There's a dead dwarf. At least, maybe you never want to assume that a dwarf laying on the ground is dead. It's oftentimes, maybe they're just sleeping or, the other passed out. But maybe we should go check on it.
As you guys get closer,
Ooh, if he's dead, we can see what's in his pockets.
This is also
Just
true.
Start hurrying up.
I was thinking you would give him last rites, but
That too. That too.
That's
After we've looked in the pockets, of course.
that's part of
Yeah.
us life.
I
He's
should
not
guys
going to
get
need
the
it where
last
he's
rites.
going.
Payment
2
for
copper
last
pieces. 2 copper pieces for the eyes, and then the rest of his mine.
As you guys get closer, the dwarf has darkish hair, beard, wearing blue pants, black boots, leather jerkin of some sort. You see a broken pair of goggles laying on the road beside them,
This might be my brother.
and a
It-
tipped over tankard. Tankard has gold filigree and a white ivory bone handle.
This is nice.
That's pretty.
Take that. Tank could use a new friend. What about the goggles? Their
Jealous.
goggles are broken.
I'm going to give you a perception roll on this.
But you said they were broken.
Yes.
So, okay.
I think he's looking at you. He looks a lot like you. It is
Yeah, that's
you.
why I said. That's why I said. I said. I think it's my brother.
No, it's just a Vox Machina moment.
He picks up because he's got goggles too.
Black
He picks up
fingerless
the
gloves.
goggles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you touch any of the items, the entire body sloughs away from you until there's just a
Gross. This is
a-
some kind of magic.
black puddle of goo and a skeleton laying in it going,
Oh.
Well, that usually
Gross.
doesn't happen.
So did we just see him run up and like touch a body and just
yes.
No, I didn't touch the body. I grabbed the goggles first,
As long as it's not black pudding, we'll be fine.
as it's like dripping from my hands. Ah,
What's your AC, Garrick? It is not.
so good.
It's not. Black,
so
it's
good.
not black pudding. I'm kidding.
Okay, I was like, please, no.
Players gave the DM an
Nice.
idea.
Armor class is 16.
No, you're fine. Always be afraid when the DM's like, oh, that was a good idea. Have inspiration dice. Why?
this doesn't fit.
All right, yeah, you guys catch up. Garrick is standing over a pile of bones and some black sludge of some sort.
What you do? We're supposed to check his pockets.
No, then there and there and
We'll
there.
check the pockets, and it just turned into this. It usually doesn't happen when I borrow things from sleeping people. They don't usually turn
It's what
into-
they all say.
Hmm.
I do a waft and then stick my finger in it and taste it.
Duh.
Just joking. It's his thing.
Castix could make
His
emotions
whole
on
thing.
his face.
Just drinking things. Hmm.
I don't have a stomach, but I've got to tell you, I want to throw up now.
No, he doesn't drink
Yep.
it. I do want to look at it though. It's
mean-
black goo.
You've never seen your skeleton up close, but this looks accurate.
Is it? Is it about my size?
Yes.
Moving on.
See, the thing that's weird is I'm pretty sure that was me or my twin brother, but I don't have a twin brother, so it's probably me. Hey. Oh well.
You can ask Kitsu. I love time travel.
You did kind of get snarky with Straw. Maybe he's messing with you.
I'm gonna take the skull.
You have a dwarven skull?
Hell yeah.
Gonna fit
This
it
will
with
come in handy
gems and
later.
teach it to talk? Right.
It's a little weird, but probably won't be the weirdest thing we see all day.
I don't judge you for turning people into goo.
No, I mean like the goo was weird. I don't care what you take. This. You know,
Oh, okay.
the elf literally took a zombie foot. So.
Yeah, that's right. She's
And I'm
that
pretty
guy's a
sure the
Winnie
elf
right
had
now.
like 4 skulls at one point in a bag. So
I put them
this
back.
This is not unusual.
The elf's backpack
True.
twitches a little bit from the foot that's still in there.
Well, so I figure if you run into somebody that bites, this would
I
be
knew-
good bait.
We are officially the body hoarders.
The trash pandas.
Ah.
The body part.
As you
Bandits.
guys continue,
Body part bandits.
you
We're the sticky bandits.
Grave diggers.
As you guys continue, you come across an old gallows that creaks in the wind. There's a frayed length of rope hanging from it. Well-worn road splits here, and the signpost opposite of the gallows points off in 3 directions. Barovia Village from the way you came, the Serre Pool to the northwest, and Valaki to the southwest.
Oops, cool.
That's what I was thinking. I mean, I don't know what a Valaki is, but this one says pool on it, so I think maybe we should go that way.
Probably to the pool. Hope there's not a lot of people there.
I mean, he looks around.
Fair.
As you guys continue on, you hear a creaking noise behind you.
Oh,
Is it
it's
a
that
carriage we can
skeleton.
steal?
Is it a headless skeleton?
Right?
As you guys look, where that gallows, where there was nothing there before, there's now a lifeless gray body hanging from a rope.
No.
The
You know,
breeze
this place is
turns
really
the
weird.
figure. The breeze suddenly, like the figure just turns in the breeze.
No.
Hello.
Wait, they grab onto it?
No, I'm just.
Is it
Oh,
a robot?
okay.
Is it a robot body?
Not
Gray
right.
robot body. Can you hang at Warforged? They don't breathe.
I mean, like you can, but we're just gonna be
It's, like,
there.
indefinitely
Like
there.
nothing's gonna happen.
This is quite uncomfortable. Please.
How stable does the thing look?
I mean, it looks rickety and old, but it doesn't look like it's. Oh, I'm gonna touch it and it's gonna fall over or anything like that.
Be right back. I'll go cut it down.
I'm just gonna watch the elf cut it down from a distance.
You do you.
You guys
Is
cut
it-
it down.
Like,
Look-
just, I don't want to go just, like, right where
If it-
it's connected to the
If
thing.
it turns into black goo, you'll figure it out. Don't
You-
taste it.
You go cut the rope away from the body, and it just goes, lands on the ground in a jumble. You do hear one. It's like a bone snaps.
Oh,
Trap. Another fireball.
Right. Everything's
Campaign of
fireball.
fire. This is why I gave you a necklace of fireball in the first episode, because they're everywhere.
I'll go lay it out so it's like this. Castix, could you come do your thing? I'll pay you for it.
I'll do you one better. Do it from afar.
Are we talking about
You're good.
which thing are we talking about? The this body dismemberment, the
No, the
ridiculing.
riots nonsense.
The last rites, which he completely didn't make up the last time because he never actually prepares that spell.
Does the body look like any of us? Or is it just some gray body?
Human, male, middle ears.
I was gonna
Derek's
say,
gonna.
As you're laying out the body,
this my guy is a shadow crane. Looks
Yeah.
dead already.
It's like,
it looks at you, Kitsu, and says,
What?
"It won't work."
Okay, if he hears you talking, he's not going to give me any rights. Castix, can you give him my rights?
I'm pretty sure the elf is talking to the body.
Oh. They're just gonna walk over there. Just. Did you just talk to it?
Garrick's gonna have his crossbow
Also
out,
said
following
sorry
behind
for what happened to them.
Castix.
That's all.
I see.
If it starts moving,
Well, I'm gonna try. See, I deal in things that have been dead for a while,
It is
or
dead.
freshly dead.
Look at the
Not
neck.
things that are kind of halfway. It's weird.
It looks dead, right? Only I saw it talk.
Yep.
yeah, I was gonna say because Garrick has his
Dead.
crossbow aimed at the head. If it starts moving, he's gonna shoot.
You do not see any sign of such things.
It looks dead.
Okay.
Kind of kicks it with his foot.
I am going to use ceremony because I'm smart and remembered to prepare it this time. And do funeral rites.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I have to touch it.
It's
You
like
So can I like touch it with something? You know, kind of like a segue,
I mean,
as long as it's like a conductive metal or something, you
I
know,
mean-
to pass the magic.
you tell me.
Are you
Oh,
that
cool.
uncomfortable of touching dead bodies? I think that would be something that you are comfortable with.
It's more
just puts his
the
hand on top
it's
of my head.
it's
There you
more
go.
the
You're not
dead flesh.
touching it.
I
Okay.
mean, I kicked it; it didn't move, so I'm pretty sure it's this one's dead. Kicks it
Bones
again.
perfectly fine. Freshly dead people perfectly fine. People that have been dead for a while that are gooey, it's not ideal.
I mean, sure, his
Garrick,
arm
does
Anyways,
his
it,
arm's
does it,
facing
does
the
it
other way
smell
now.
weird? Does the body smell weird?
No.
I
It's
didn't-
more
didn't
more of a
smell- really
texture
smell it.
thing.
It doesn't smell old. Doesn't see maggots or anything.
Smells
no
like
decay.
ammonia.
Which is
You said
more
it's
cause for
a human,
alarm.
or does it look like a drow?
It's a human.
Oh, okay. Great human, you.
Well,
Been out
Have
here
fun
a
in the
while.
after-
Decayed.
have fun in the
it's moldy.
afterlife. Well, cast funeral rites.
You put the body to rest. It lights on fire.
What?
Oh
Does this normally happen? This is normal for this
no,
sort of thing?
I
no.
I moved back.
Mm.
Feel the heat. It's nice and warm. It's toasty.
Mm.
Oh yeah, burning mold. Lovely.
Reminds me of home. Let's leave.
You burn a lot of bodies at home,
Wait,
or
is it getting
just
up? It's getting up. Now it's on fire and it's getting up. Oh, you didn't do it right.
Jesus.
The body stands up.
Oh, you were serious. Technically-
I think Garrick would have loosed his. If
Yeah.
the body actually get up, he would have shot the crossbow at it.
Absolutely. Go ahead and roll.
No,
I was
we
gonna
get
say
back
he had a held
down.
action.
Back down.
Oh yeah, no argument there.
It's a natural
Okay.
17, so it's probably gonna hit. I'm assuming with the +6, it's
Yep.
23.
You strike it.
For 6 damage.
Collapses in a pile on the ground.
Alright, I think I got it.
Ugh.
It's a goo pile.
No, it's still burning.
Lovely.
It is a body on fire. You start to smell bad cooked meat.
Ugh.
I think we should
You know
probably go
what?
in.
Yeah.
I don't want to take any more chances. He's gonna pull out that dwarf skull. He's gonna sit down and slap it on the ground, and I'm gonna cast augury.
Okay. What is your question, sir? So remember, that's a yes, no, right? Or is this a good
No.
idea, bad idea?
It's for good result, bad result, both, or nothing, kind of thing.
It's a magic 8 ball.
Pretty
What-
much. Ask again later.
What specific course of action are you planning within the next 30 minutes?
Should I have some of Elias's meat pie?
Right. Nah, are we gonna face a lot of dangers going to the sword? Or to the pool? It's wheel for good, woe for bad, wheel and woe for both, nothing for nothing.
I'll say wheel and woe.
Great.
Maybe.
What'd you just do there?
Oh, that's just
Do you normally talk to skulls, or
no. So I needed something to talk with Nickrel to kind of get some advice, you know.
Right.
It's like when you need to talk to your parents about something and you don't really know what to ask, you just kind of
So
put a
you
skull in front of them and see what they say.
All right
That's how
then.
it looks. That's how it looks.
You do you, man. This is a.
Yeah. So
He walks away, muttering, "Weirdo."
A little weird seeing your skull talk.
Yeah.
yeah,
So
it's,
do you take the skull back? Like, you just leave it on the ground, or do you just take it?
I keep it with me.
No, okay. It's not used up. It doesn't light on fire.
It doesn't say it does, so
No. It doesn't need the skull specifically. It's what he's choosing. You can also use
Yeah,
it like tarot
yeah.
cards, rune stones.
Okay. I like the skull idea.
You know that there's both good and bad coming if you continue this path. Do you continue it?
well, we're not here to fuck spiders, so we might as well keep going.
Is that something you normally do, or
No, but it's things I've seen. It's not cool. I promptly put those people away.
right? Have you spent long in the Underdark, or I hear that's something that the Dark Elves do?
I mean, I think they're pretty cool people. They shun those types of people. They're not really about that. So.
That's fair. Well,
You guys continue on for another half hour or so. You come across the remains of a campsite. You see ashes in a fire ring that's gone cold. You see tracks where clearly wagons have driven off. A stray rope laying behind that someone forgot in their haste. Next to a river.
ooh, free rope.
It's
Is the
it's
rope
like 3
in the
feet.
river?
No, it's like on the ground. It's like 3 feet
Okay.
of rope.
Never know what you need it for. Might as well keep it.
Actually, can I take a 0.5, half a foot of that, and
It's
mend it to
actually-
my
Yes. Yes, you now have a complete 50-foot rope again.
on my 49 and a half foot rope? Oh wait, no, that was the other campaign.
Yeah.
Now you have
That's right.
No, too late. You now have a 50 and a half foot rope.
All right, I'll make the change.
You guys recognize this place. You woke up here. Borrowed a wagon from here. Charged off to the castle from here.
Of course, they'll pick up and leave.
I mean, they were going somewhere to begin with, so
Guilty people often run.
Let's see.
can't argue with that.
You guys continue onward.
I'll switch around. Maybe they'll have something good.
Sure, roll a d20.
Excellent.
You find, behind a rock, a sack containing 100 electrum.
Disgusting.
Each one's a coin stamped with Strahd's face.
They're like pennies in real life. They're useless.
Oh, they're between silver and gold, right? It's like they're 5 silver essentially.
I think they're between silver and copper. No, silver and gold. You're right.
Yeah, it's 5 silver pieces. There's 1 electrum.
Silver.
Yep. So mechanically, you found 50 gold, but there's 100 coins, and they're in.
Is this the actual campsite that we woke up at?
Yes.
Is my recorded message still there?
Nope.
Okay. All right.
They took
At
that
least
with
I
them.
knew we took the cart then.
Maybe that's why they left us money.
Or maybe that's why they were outside the church.
Yeah, that's true.
Alright.
Well, too late for that then. Should we keep going then, or
Yes.
Yeah,
Which-
might as well.
is it just the one wagon tracks, or are they all heading towards town?
Nope, they're all heading west.
Oh, they're all going west. Well, except for the one track that we took.
Yeah. There's,
Okay.
No, you guys went west originally too.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, we did go the wrong direction. All right. Well, guess we'll just keep going then.
Okay. You continue around, and you end up. If you're following the map, we're on letter H now. You follow the road as it clings to the side of a mountain and ends before an arching bridge. You see mold encrusting stones spanning the depths of a natural chasm over the river that had kind of slowly gone down as you walked. Gargoyles are standing strangely untouched by the moss on each side of the bridge as you approach. On the mountainous side of the bridge, you see a waterfall that spills into a misty pool nearly 100 feet below, because you've slowly gone up. The pool feeds a river that meanders back to, presumably the campsite.
As we're passing by, I'll idly poke one of the gargoyles.
Yeah.
You poke the gargoyle.
I don't like what you said that.
You slowly reach out to the alabaster white statue. Oddly enough, not touched by the decay or the age or the nature like everything else. Like the bridge itself has moss and a little bit of break on it, but these are perfect. And as you reach out to touch it,
It's gonna bite me.
you touch it and it's alabaster. These appear to be decorative gargoyles. You're not sure why they're clean.
Do they have like sunken in eyes?
Nope, like just the stone.
Like is that's fine.
There's no place for gems if that's what you were.
I was gonna stick some Strahd coins in the eyes.
Like you could try and balance them there. There's nothing that's going to keep them in there.
It's fine.
All right, you cross the bridge, continue on your merry way. You eventually hit a crossroads. You remember this crossroads? It's where you met the black wagon with the nightmare horses. You know that if you go right, it'll take you straight to the Castle Ravenloft.
Mm,
Don't worry, Elias will come get you soon.
That's right, because that's K, right? K is the castle.
K is Ravenloft, yep.
Okay. Well, I think we should probably go left then. Continue west.
All right, you guys head on through.
Yeah.
There's a large set of gates before you end up. With the road kind of evening out, the forest pops up around you and then disappears, and you find yourself wandering through a nice, relaxing outdoor area. A road that kind of twists and turns around various small hillsides and such. About another hour or so on the road, and you guys see the road continues north, but off to the west, you see a shape appear over the hill. You look for a minute, and you realize it's a windmill. It's slowly turning, and there's a little off-beam side path that leads out to presumably it or somewhere in that direction.
I think
Sure
we found
we-
our windmill.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure we own that windmill now. Should we go check it out, or
Yeah, see if it's made any money for us.
you never know. Yes. Oh, let's go
Plus,
look
they
at
need-
it.
They need to know who the new owners are.
Is it actually
Not the pool.
is it actually moving, like the
Yep.
blades? Okay.
Yep.
Who has the deed?
It disappeared.
It's Elias.
Oh, you're right.
Hmm.
Well, pretty sure we still own it.
I mean, there's no. It's like, oh, you need the deed to say you own it. Well, we have it right here. We just open a scroll, close it real quick.
That's how it works.
All right. As you guys head that way, you see that the old Svalich Road slowly transitions from passing through these hills to a lazy trail that hugs the side of a mountain as it descends into a fog-filled valley. In the heart of the valley, you see a walled town near the shores of a great mountain lake. Its waters are dark and still. A branch of the road leads west to a promontory atop which is perched a dilapidated stone windmill. Its vanes stripped bare, but still turning somehow.
I bet there's a horse in there still going. Yeah, I'll go inside and see what dealio is.
As you get closer, you see the onion-domed edifice that leans forward into one side, as though trying to turn away from the stormy gray sky. You see gray brick walls and dirt-covered windows on the upper floors. There's a decrepit wooden platform that circles the building above the flimsy doorway that leads into the building's interior. Perched on the wooden beam above the door is a raven. It hops about and squawks at you. It appears agitated.
Is it saying nevermore?
Nope, it's just squawking.
Okay, good.
Roll insight, though, since you actually questioned.
Shit. Ooh, I'm actually good with that one. 15.
You get the distinct feeling that the raven's trying to warn you. It looks at you intently and then turns and flies off to the town further down the valley.
I feel like that bird was trying to warn us of something. But here's the thing, though. What?
I mean,
Exactly like we've been any place friendly.
We were talking
This
about
is true.
is Mark and Leanna were very friendly to you.
Yes, with the swords pointing at us.
I mean,
Put them
you know,
away.
Only because we helped
I'm
him.
not really. I don't usually trust random birds to tell us things. Are you sure that Were you speaking to it, or is it just was it just squawking at you?
Like I was looking into its soul, it was looking into mine, and we kind of like had a thing for a little bit, you know.
Is the bird
Right.
still around?
Nope, it's flying off to. Just to share, you guys are at letter O. It is flying off towards N, which is further down the main road.
Should we follow it?
I mean, it's the direction we have to go. Might as well.
You're the
I
one
mean-
who had the deep connection with the bird. If you feel it's a good connection, then we'll follow the bird.
Did the I missed a couple of things. Did the windmill it's decrepit, right? It doesn't look like it's been like were there people there or anything like that, or
I mean, it's turning. You don't see signs of active life,
right?
but
Is there a
not-
door?
Yeah, there's a door. The raven was standing on top of the door before it flew off.
I'm gonna look around the area and see if there's like footprints or tracks or any sign of evidence that there's been people here recently.
You absolutely find a set of footprints, some tracks in the ground, like a little wheels, something on wheels came by. You can tell
Didn't
people
the-
have been here recently.
Okay. No, I wasn't there, so I was thinking the hag or the hag the old lady said something about the windmills, but I wasn't there for that. So, I mean, do we want to go in or are we going to trust the bird?
I'm leaning towards birds because so far
Yeah.
people we've met have kind of screwed us over.
I mean, what if there's another dead person in there? What if there's two dead people in there?
They'd
Mm.
both light on fire and come at us.
How about this? We'll open the door. We'll look in from the outside, see if there's anything cool. If not, we'll close it and then move on.
All right. Garrick's going to go and open the door.
Okay. You guys look in. The ground floor has been converted into a makeshift kitchen. The room is filthy, though. There's baskets and old dishware piled everywhere. Adding to the clutter is a peddler's cart, a chicken coop. There's a heavy wooden trunk, and a pretty wooden cabinet with flowers painted on its doors. In addition to the clucking of the chickens, you hear toads croaking. The sweet smell of pastries blends horridly with the stench that burns your nostrils. The awful odor comes out of an open, upright barrel in the center of the room. Warmth issues from a brick oven across the hall, and a crumbling staircase ascends the wall across from it. Shrieks and cackles from somewhere higher up cause the old mill to shudder. And roll perception.
I think I have a +4, so 16.
You
Yeah,
also notice that small human bones seem to litter the flagstones of the floor.
Taking kids.
I'm pretty sure Elias ate a person,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it looks that way.
but
The pie smell is delicious. It's just mixing with something nasty.
if these things are taking kids and cooking them, I think we should probably stop them.
Is this windmill made out of stone or wood?
Stone.
Both.
Both.
There's wood pieces and wood frames on the inside, but it is a stone like shell at least.
So flammable.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I mean,
Well, just
there
light-
might be
one of the-
there might be kids in there.
Damn, you're right.
We're still out. Do we see any other doors or windows on the outside?
There is a second story window and a third story window. The second story window has flickering light. Someone's clearly up there.
All right.
I've heard you're very good at climbing. Think you could make it up there?
Who's good at climbing?
Either one of you. I heard someone was good at climbing. I just can't remember which one it was.
Well,
I,
I mean-
I'm with the lighting it on fire idea, and then going to the window and seeing if we get those kids, or we could just yeet them out the window.
Well, why don't we make sure that the kids aren't in there first before we light it on fire? Because then
Yes,
that makes a
yes.
whole new challenge.
Yes, reverse that. Toss the kids out, light it on fire.
If only one of us had a familiar.
Throw Tink up in the window.
I could, but we won't know if it did anything.
Just tell them to like gurgle once for yes, two for no. There's kids up there.
Did you pick
Make a
up-
lot of bubbles if there's kids. Make no bubbles if there isn't.
Chat says, "Don't be cowards. Light on fire first." Hi, Shiro.
Light it on first. Ask questions later.
Well, if there's kids, they're gonna be screaming on that window, and then we can
Right.
just catch them.
Ooh, sorry, we're out of kid saving powers.
Does it, like, are there vines or something we could grab onto the side to go up to the window?
There are depressions, breaks in the rock, various things that you
Get
think
closer
you could
to your
probably
mic. You're
climb.
a little quiet. Also, did you make sure to turn your mic up a bit?
My mic is as loud as it can get, but thank you for reminding me to move it closer.
No worries.
There are ways to climb. There's not like
Alright.
vines specifically, but there's places where some of the brick is crumbled, where it's uneven.
Up I go. This is gonna be fun.
Before Elf takes off, I'm gonna like stand behind him and just be like, "All right, you've got this," and like rub their shoulders and cast guidance on them.
Okay.
What do I add?
I mean, technically it's
D4.
athletics. You add a D4 to it.
While they're doing that,
Acrobatics.
You can have acrobatics. For
Okay.
climbing, I will give acrobatics. It's
while
jumping.
they're like doing the rope and giving the boost, I am gonna whisper something in the tank and have him fly up to the window because he does have.
Kidding.
I mean, they can see. They have a passive perception of 12. But I'm gonna tell him. I said, if you see kids, just dump some ale.
I was gonna say, does it know the difference between a kid and an adult?
I don't
Does
know.
It's a life.
It's got a 10 intelligence. So
Oh.
maybe or 10 intelligence.
I got
so
a 17 before the guidance, so
Okay, you're good.
sweet.
So are you going up to the second window and looking straight to the third window?
I'm gonna peek at the second, and if I don't see anything, go to the third.
Okay. You look in the second window. You see a haggard, heavy-set old woman with a face as wrinkled as a boiled apple. She's sweeping the floor, pushing around a few old bones and stirring up a cloud of white dust with her broom. She's wearing a blood-stained, flour-caked apron. A large, long, sharp bodkin impales her bundled-up mountain of gray hair.
All right. Am I able to like hold on and not fall, but like motion to them?
I don't see why not.
All right. Since I'm not that far up, they could hear me, right? But I
Yeah.
don't also want to make noise, so I'll just motion like this and just.
Here, I'll whisper in your ear. I'll cast message. I see you're wanting to say something.
Creepy old lady cleaning up dead bodies. Yeah, checking the next window.
All right then. If you see anything, just like throw a finger up, and I'll have a tank assist. If you need help.
It's just floating beside me.
Yeah. This is the tanker. This is the flapping mechanical wings up and down.
Right.
It's like the people that run out with the Gatorade bottles for football players.
Just dump it on your head.
Purely there for hydration.
Third window.
All right.
Or do you want me to make another act?
No, you're fine. You climb on up. You peek in the third window. I will say roll me a stealth this time.
Oh, good. I have stuff. Oh, sweet. 21.
You peek in this window, and you see dancing around a thick wooden gear shaft at the center of the cramped circular room are two ugly young women wearing silk shawls and gowns of leather of some sort. Long needles stick out of their tangled mops of black hair, and they seem to be cackling and laughing. In a rotting wooden closet off to the side, you see 3 crates stacked atop each other, with small doors set into them. Next to the closet is a heap of discarded clothing, and a ladder that climbs to a wooden trapdoor in the 9-foot-high ceiling leading to an attic or something above.
So they're just like laughing and spinning the wheel.
Dancing around, yep.
These bitches. I mean witches.
You see, like here's my thing though. Like, we don't even know if these kids have parents left. So
It does
It's,
not
cru-
matter.
it's cruel to
It does
save
not
them.
matter.
I'm not trying to say kill the kids. I'm
One
just
of
trying to
these-
say it's like
One of these could turn into the Dark Knight.
yeah.
You could be saving Batman's life.
You know what? Sold. I'll do it for Batman.
I motion to Garrick again.
Yes. Garrick here.
I basically tell him that there's 2 creepy people that seem to be quite happy to be in there. And then I also say there's another room that I can't see, but I see lots of discarded tiny clothes. No bones.
So what I'm thinking is maybe we can stealth upstairs and take the one out and then keep going and take the other.
Honestly, if
Diddy.
I could get up to the window, I could just cast blindness deafness in there, and then the elf could run in, grab the. Well, should I cast it on the one in the middle room?
Off
If
the
I-
ducklings.
I mean, there's a chance that doesn't work, right? You know, that it doesn't always work.
It's true. Yeah, because it's a save.
It didn't take me long to climb up there, right?
No.
All right, I'll slide back down so we can actually talk without message. You can always make a distraction, something very noisy. Bodge in there, make lots of noise, have them come down.
I could do that. I'm gonna make something noisy.
We could do get help.
I'm not familiar with that plan. But I do have some bagpipes you are more than welcome to use.
Yeah, I mean,
There's the attic.
we have bagpipes, so we have a really fun plan.
I could make something that sounds like little children playing outside.
That might be good.
Like ring around the rosy.
But,
Right?
No, the first window is a creepy lady with she's cleaning up leftovers. Yeah. I'm taking it's tricky.
I could hear Disney writing the cease and desist.
Thankfully, it's a cover, so I'm safe.
Right.
Okay, emits odor non-venomous. A 6-second long recorded message. How loud is that?
Just due to the nature of it being a cantrip, I'd argue it wouldn't like deafen or blast, but I don't see why it couldn't be a yell.
Yeah, I mean, just like, I mean, you know, you're not going to be like, if there are kids outside talking, they're not going to be like, hey, we're down here,
Yeah.
witches.
You could make it to like a kid looking for another kid.
Or just like, mom, mama,
Yeah. There you go.
mama.
I would see no argument making it loud enough that it can be heard through normal windows and glass, if that's
Okay.
that's the concern there.
So Garrick picks up like a little stone and starts like doing stuff with it.
Like,
Inscribing
back up
runes.
there.
Like what kind of stuff?
You called me weird.
We're going back up there.
Do you want me to throw it up there? Or...
No. You're distracting him down there. Am I going up to the attic?
I thought we were going to ambush him.
Oh,
We're gonna
by all means, that's fine.
Just let me know when you're ready.
I am going to hold.
There is two where the attic is, though,
Mhm.
so they might try to hide them or something. I'm not sure.
I'm gonna hold spiritual weapon
Okay.
for when. For when anybody runs out the door. I'll cast it above the door.
Okay.
First kid just runs out. I'm free.
Right? I'm free. Gets headbutt by insurance.
All right.
Just gets driven into the ground. Don't have to worry about burial. He's already there.
I believe you have the starter pistol, so to speak, Garrick.
I am going to get Tank ready as well before we start this and take 6 seconds to construct him into a cannon.
Okay.
That looks a little bit different this time. Still on wheels, a little bit bigger than it was. It's not on my. It is on wheels. It's not on my arm this time. But
Yep.
and then
mobile turret.
Yep, and then it kind of tuck it aside, and then I'm gonna take the little rock and throw it a little bit close to the door and activate it, and then we're gonna hide.
Okay. You do this. It slowly tips forward and starts making its noise. Mom, are you there? I'm not sure how I got out to where I am, but
Mama, Mama.
Mama, Papa,
Mom, Mummy,
Mom, Mama.
Mama.
The door opens. And a figure of an old woman moves out of it.
I guess it's one of the witches, probably.
It's for Kitsu's benefit, it's the older woman that was on the second floor by herself sweeping.
Just gonna loose a crossbow bolt.
Skull.
Shoot now. Ask questions later.
Okay. Roll an attack roll.
Ooh, that's a nat 20. Holy cow. Okay.
I got a dirty 20. Nope. That's off the table. Yeah, probably gone forever.
And 5 and a 6. Okay. That is 15 damage from the crossbow. No, that's not. That's a D10, not a D8. Let me reroll that. I don't have 2D8. That makes sense. Okay.
I got 9 points of damage from the skull.
Okay. 11 points of damage from the crossbow.
All right.
And then I'll use yeah, that's just a ready to action. So.
And I'm sorry, how much damage from you, Castix?
9.
So that's going to be. And yours does necrotic, right? Or does yours do? Or is it force?
It's
I think
force damage.
Yeah,
I couldn't
force
remember if
damage.
spiritual weapon lets you tweak it as cleric desires or not. But
Unfortunately, not. Yeah,
Okay.
no, it's just force damage.
all right, just double checking something real quick here. All right, cool. So that's. I can do math. Okay. Garrick, your crossbow bolt halfway goes through her without having an effect before it seems to tug and tear at the end. And then the skull bites her.
It is magical, by
Yep.
the way. Okay.
And she shrieks back a little bit and yells, "Under attack! If you're here, we can have a deal. This doesn't have to be violent."
Screw you and your deal.
Is this the same one that Kestix and Elias talked to already?
Oh yeah, Castix was there for that. Castix, you recognize this woman. I apologize. This is the one Elias bought a
You're
pie
so
from.
delicious meat pies, and now we're learning to probably children. How dare you?
Roll initiative.
Shit.
6.
10.
Yeah, 10 for me too.
Old lady's gonna beat me up.
I'm sorry, who had the 6?
Me.
Okay. All right. She levels her hand at you, Garrick, as 3 motes of light appear, lashing out and spinning towards you for a total of 9 force damage.
Wait. No, that's shield. Never mind. Okay, no, you're good. I was like, I have mage armor, but that does nothing against magic
Oh,
missile.
sure, I see.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, no, you're good. You're good. Shield is the one that I need.
Yep.
Ouch.
Garrick, it's your turn.
All right, I'm gonna just let loose. It's a natural 14 plus 6, so dirty 20
20 hits.
for another 6 points of damage. And then I am going to use my bonus action to try to remember 1d8 plus 4. Everyone within, I'm assuming hopefully we're all between around
At least
10
right now you
feet.
are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With eight temporary hit points.
Okay. For anyone who doesn't remember temporary hit points, they do not stack. So if the turret does it again next round, whatever gets rolled replaces your 8 unless it rolls less. Castix, you're up.
I'm going to hit this unfriendly woman with Guiding Bolt at first level.
Okay.
19 to hit.
19 will hit.
Cool. That's 4d6. Oh, Jesus.
The dice are attacking.
Yeah, 46. Nice. 20 points of radiant damage.
Damn.
Huzzah.
And then bonus action, Skull Chomp with Spiritual Weapon.
Mhm.
17 to hit.
17 hits.
D8 for 5 points of damage.
All right. You blast away with it. The hag is glowing a strange color, giving whoever attacks the next advantage. Val, you're up.
I knew telling you my name was a
God.
bad idea.
Damn it, I'm sorry. I didn't even think about it. I was good
fine.
all game. I'm sorry. No.
It's fine.
Change it up again. And don't
No,
tell me.
I like that name. Screw you.
Okay.
All right.
It's because they're both 3 letters with an L.
I mean, our players, our characters still don't know, so that's the.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll just take out my Rapier and hit her as well. No, actually, I'm gonna cast her Fairy Fire. Just do the Sparkle Flames.
Okay.
So I'll get
What's
some
the
damage.
DC on that?
13. Yes.
Unfortunately, she kind of slides out of the way as the mist falls, but
Oh, I could do Inspiration as bonus, right?
Yep.
I'll give it to Garrick. Kestic seems to be doing good by himself.
all right. You
Oh, I
cast
meant
your
to shit,
spell.
but you're good.
They seem like they dodge. You inspire Garrick. The hag responds. Looks both ways. Floats backwards. Looks at the elf and says, "A spell, fellow sorcerer, I see. Tell me, do you catch?" And 3 motes of light blast out for 12 points of force damage as they just kind of into you. And you see 2 more figures emerge from the windmill, one of which is sparkling in shimmery light. Fairy Fire's an area.
Oh.
Okay.
You got one of them.
Yay.
Garrick, you're up.
Oh man, we're doing so good. Let's see. Same thing.
Done 43 damage to her.
Yeah, I was gonna say we got the cleric on our team. I will do really good damage at level 5 or 6.
You're doing
whenever.
fine. You're doing fine.
Actually, I guess depending on what our tank I bring out. So that's another natural 16. So
That'll hit.
I'm pretty sure that hits. Yeah, 16 plus 6, d8. For another 8 points of piercing damage. And since the bard took damage, I will use my bonus action to give some more temporary hit points.
Okay.
Ooh, that's an 8 plus 4, so 12.
Okay.
So I'm gonna take those 2.
So, yeah, essentially you're back to full.
And that's my turn.
All right. Sorry, got asked a side question there. Castix, you're up, sir. There are now 3 of these women stepping forward. One of which seems to be not quite there, and one seems to be glowing.
The main witch is still.
Wait,
glowing?
I had advantage on that, didn't I?
Yes.
On one of them.
Do you want to go ahead and re-roll the attack to?
I'll just throw another 20 out, see if it was a crit. It was not a crit. That was a 2.
He had also guiding bolted it, so.
Well, that's what the guiding bolt was.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, so like no one took the advantage.
I forgot.
You know, I'm gonna try and risk it for the biscuit. I'm gonna use Toll the Dead on the main witch.
Okay.
Wisdom 13.
I did roll a 1, but then I rolled a natural 20. And they get advantage on saves against spells. So you blast your spell out, and it just kind of looks at you and fades all the way into the ethereal for a second.
It's just a little like dinner bell ring.
So she disappears entirely into the ethereal for a second, then comes back and goes, "Save your magic for those who are there, dear."
Oh, shut up! And then I'm gonna use the bonus action for
Then the skull clubs her.
That's a dirty. No, that's a 7. Sorry. 7, 5 is 13.
13 unfortunately misses.
Yep. Well,
12.
12, whatever. I'm not a numbers guy, and I'm playing a numbers game.
That's how it works. Learn math.
This is
Right.
just math disguised as Skyrim.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Speaking of that, Elf, your turn.
Um,
Are you still on an adventure, or have you taken an arrow to the knee?
yeah, I'll just attack with the rapier this time.
Okay.
This is that main hag. Where is it? 13.
13 does not hit, unfortunately.
I know we should have gone for the sparkly one.
Okay, their turn. They kind of spread out to the three of you. The main hag floats right up to Castix and rematerializes and says, "You seem to require the most effort. No sense in having
guys the most effort.
my
I'm gonna mark back
daughters
to
have
it.
to dirty their hands." Does a 19 hit you?
She's giving me
Wow. Just barely hits. Armor class is 18.
Lady D vibes.
Just claws across you. You take 13 points of damage.
So there goes
slash
the
it.
8 temporary. Then that leaves 5 left over, right?
You had 12 temporary? Because
I had 12 temporary.
he re-rolled it.
Yeah, because I rerolled it.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like capped at the 8 and that just refilled that, but
It just
see.
re-replaces.
Oh, cool. I will just take 1 point of damage then.
Yay. See, you guys are doing fine. You got
This was a new shirt.
Garrick as a sort of tank healer thing going.
That's why I brought that one out instead.
Right? The two younger ones go to each of you. One swings at Garrick. Does a 16 hit you, sir?
16 is my AC.
So that's also 13 slashing damage to you as they just run up and slash at you with their claws. You look too small to be interesting, but I'm sure you'll fit in a pie. And the other
That'd
one
be quite delicious.
swings at the elf.
It's waiting for me to be like, you'll be the new flavor of pie, and it'll be disgusting.
It's an adult-only pie. It'll be alcoholic.
Now I'm picturing the wafer company and the Rick's stronghold in Rick and Morty. Regrettably hits you as well, Elf. You take 13 points of slashing damage.
Oh God.
You still have those temporary hit points.
Yep.
Oh, she got magic missile last round too.
Well, I thought that redid the... Oh, you got magic missile again?
No, you're right. That would have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Real quick, Kitsu, take your original hit points, add 8 to that, then take the 12 damage. Then add 12 to that. There you
Fucking
go.
math. God.
So just add 12 to
I'm
your
not the
total hit
only
points.
one.
You've taken 1 real point of damage at this point.
Yeah.
I apologize. I should have thought that through and said it clearer.
Oh. Okay. Ha! Is that all you got? Versus bloody stuff.
We have magic.
Armor. As long as Garrett keeps doing this, we're good.
Got the power of God and anime on my side.
All right, that's the hags. Garrick, you're up.
I'm going to check something real quick. I don't remember if all artificers are proficient with shields. I'm pretty sure they are.
I am 90% positive
I think so.
because I think it's just medium, light, and shields. Heavy for armorers.
And it's a free action to swap weapons, right? If I just drop one and pull the other one out,
Yeah, unless you're like carefully putting it somewhere or something like that.
he'll just clicks a button and this little shield pops out of his hand, his arm, not out of his arm, but out of the buckler of his arm or the bracer.
Okay.
And then
Shield pops
I'm
out.
going to pull out which means my armor cost now 18, and I'm going to pull out a little dagger.
All right.
and then I'm going to stab. I'll show you small. Fury of the Small. Oh wait, no, I'm not a goblin. Oh, that's a natural 19, so 26.
That'll hit. And this is just, you guys are you just targeting the one that's on you, or are you trying to rush over and keep focus fire on the one?
No, I'm just the one in front of me.
Okay.
Which one is sparkly?
You know what? I did not determine. So you and Kitsu roll d20. Whoever has higher has the sparkly one.
2.
Yeah, it's a 6. So hey,
Yep,
all
you
right.
got the sparkly one.
Jeez.
Not a crit. Not a crit. Oh, hey, look, 4 on a d4. So that's 7 damage. This is not a magical dagger, so I don't know if that means anything.
Regrettably.
And then, yeah, I am going to have the other tank, my mini one that's still flying up in the air, shoot at her as my bonus. Wait, no, some people got hit, huh? We all got hit. Never mind. I'll activate the cannon. Not as good this time. That's a 4. 2 plus 4, so 6. 6 points of temporary hit points.
So is it heals you and then you get the rest, or you just get the 6
No,
temporary?
you just add the 6. Yeah.
Okay.
If you never got hit, then you keep the 12. But
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it doesn't ever stack. It's just like a new shield every round, basically.
All the people I've played with like rarely use spells that give you 10 hit points.
Oh, yeah.
Essentially, once you start taking damage, you can just treat it as healing.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Artificer's way of being a support class,
Okay.
and that's my turn.
Okay. That's scary. Castix, you're up.
I don't like how close you are to me. I'm gonna like back up and not gonna back up. I'm gonna Jesus. I'm gonna cast blindness deafness on her.
Okay. Is that also a 13?
Yeah, con 13.
First roll is an 8. Let's see.
Please fail.
Second roll is a 16.
Mother. Okay.
You still got your skull.
I do, and I'm out of second level spell slots. Yeah. I'm gonna skull away. No, I'm not.
Okay.
That was a 1.
The skull swings, and she just kind of looks at it and, again, fades completely into the ethereal for a second as it just flies through her. I'm starting to learn your tricks, dear. Would you like to learn some of mine? I'm sure we could have a lovely talk about it over tea. Just put down your
No, because
weapons.
that's probably made from children's blood or something.
Don't be silly, dear. That would be a horrible tea.
I don't know. I don't eat.
We'll have to fix that. Elf, your turn.
Since I see that, ignoring the one that's stabbing me, I'm gonna the one the old the old hag that's giving everyone a bunch of issues. Since I noticed that, I'll be like, "Oi, you over there? If I had a face like yours, I'd be hiding in a windmill too." And I'll cast Vicious Mockery on her, so that way she'll have disadvantage on her next attack. Hopefully, I don't.
First roll's a 7. What's my DC?
13.
This is a wisdom save, right?
This is supposed to. I don't know. That's my.
Oh,
I think
I'll
think
check
it's-
it real quick.
I can pull up Squall's sheet.
All right.
Too.
I think it's a wisdom.
Yeah, I'm
save.
pretty sure it's wisdom.
It makes sense. I just
It
wanted
should
to-
be charisma because bards.
Yeah.
but-
It's a wisdom. Yep. Okay.
Vicious. Just I don't have it.
My second roll was a 10. Roll your damage.
Yeah,
Your
wisdom.
1d4.
wisdom save. Hey,
Hey, I got 4.
Cool.
So,
So that's 4 damage, and she has disadvantage on her next attack against Castix here,
okay.
which she will take.
Castix is just gonna like walk us like, oh.
As she pulls the long needle out of her hair and tries to stab at you, but misses because I rolled a 18 and then a 4.
Haha.
Never
we call
say
that
bards
a
are not useful.
burn.
Mhm.
I've never
Pass that
cared-
non-magical burn.
Never cared for burns, dear. They ruin the flavor of the pie.
Is everything just food related with you?
Pat.
The other two swing. Does a natural 20 hit you, Garrick?
Yes.
Bruh.
I mean,
The daughter's
if it wasn't an auto hit, I mean, I could throw shield up, but pretty sure natural 20 just hits. So
The others pull their hairpins out as well. One stabs you right in the chest with it for 22 damage. Piercing.
Ouch.
ouch.
And the other one attempts to needle stab the elf. Does a 15 hit you?
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately, you take 13 points of damage.
Out of a hair needle. This is mine now, by the way, as it's back through my chest.
I'm keeping this.
What?
You're fine, I'm sure, elf. Don't worry. You guys are heroes. You're ready for this fight. Garrick, it's your turn.
What's your
Hey,
health
you know-
looking like?
I walked away from the last hag fight, and everyone gave me crap for it. So
Flavoring. I think I have more blood out of me than in me now.
No, don't find that the eel's plugging the hole. You're fine.
Oh.
Just remember, any stab wound, immobilize the object and leave it in. That's acting as a plug.
I'll trust you, sure.
all right, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds. That's a 7 plus 4. So
I thought that on
that's
fire. I'm not gonna be happy.
healing points now that I have more than one hit point. And I, as a bonus action, will reactivate the cannon. It's gonna be a very productive round. Oh shit, that was out of the. Oh my gosh. Let me just throw it and not actually in the thing. That's 6 plus 4, so 10 temporary hit points.
All right. Castic, you feel... Well, everyone feels the giant mug turret just vroom, and revitalize you with the power of booze. It's your turn.
Mhm.
We're gonna be sloshed after this.
And you're still hurting over there?
I'm fine. I'm great.
That doesn't look or sound like it. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds. That's... Ooh, you get 11 points of health back.
Yay! So my move just tightens around the needle.
See, the elf gets to keep it too.
This is just part of me now.
Trying to see here. She's like right in front of me, right?
Yep.
I am going to take out my mace and swing away, Meryl. For a natural 20 plus 3.
Go for it.
Nice.
So
Yes.
before I do that, before I roll the damage,
Mhm.
Oh, killer.
I am going to channel Divinity Touch of Death. So whatever I roll will deal an extra 11 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
So
Please roll that separately, since I don't believe your mace is magical.
no. So what I'm rolling right now is the mace damage. It's 1d6 plus 1, but I'm doing 2. Got it. 10 points, 11 points of bludgeoning damage, and then 11 points of necrotic damage.
Okay. Necrotic definitely hits. The mace does do damage, it's just not quite as much as you think it should. And I believe that was your turn, right? You healed and then you swung.
Yes.
Okay, just want to make sure I wasn't skipping stuff.
Mhm.
I was bad at
Yeah,
that a
that's
few times. Elf, you feel vitality thrive through you from the priest. Maybe that god thing's not so bad after all.
2 seconds.
Uh,
Actually, take back that attack because I forgot Cure Wounds is an action.
Oh. You know
That's
what?
my
I
bad.
didn't think about it either. I thought you healing word and I wasn't paying attention, so...
Yeah, no, I used the wrong one.
No,
So,
go ahead and keep it. We'll keep it for this time. We'll fix it going forward.
okay.
I have Cure Wounds and Healing Hands.
That's
Both
that
are- that's a-
divine intervention.
Basically, healing
right.
word's a little bit less healing, but easier to do. But no big deal.
And at a distance.
I'll attack the one in front of me then.
Okay.
The non-sparkly. Yay, so that's better. 23.
23 hits.
28. Where are you? 5. Piercing.
5. Okay. Stab it back with the rapier. It looks at you and...
You stabbed me first.
I think you're going to make a delicious addition to our menu.
Really? I look like I'll get the delicious menu.
Mother, can we save this one for the special pies?
He doesn't have any meat on his bones. Like,
The bones,
I mean-
though.
Let's mention other. Oh, that's not very nice.
guys are really weird.
And she claws back at you and rolls a natural 1. Wow. Or
Ah.
dice like it.
I'm talking all that good stuff.
Swings at Castix and 12. The dice are suddenly turning in your favor, guys. And the third one swings at Garrick. That is a 23. So, Garrick, you take...
Sorry.
They're in our favor, and never mind.
Like, yeah, we missed. Yeah, we missed. And he goes down.
Garrick, you take 13
Not
points of
being
slashing
taken.
damage.
All right.
You still doing okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'm alive.
See, he's fine, guys.
It's like,
It's those temporary hit points
Yep.
that are doing their thing.
I just admit
And
I've
I
completely
did-
lost
I-
count, so...
I did heal myself too. So.
Yeah. Oh, no, I'm not doubting you. I just admit with the temp healing going back and forth, I'm like, I have completely lost count of everyone's health pools, so just...
D&D Beyond. It's how it keeps track of all that for you.
All right.
Not a sponsor.
Garrick, it's your turn.
Not yet,
We'll be a sponsor if you want to pay us.
Right?
right?
You pay us, we will all convert to D&D Beyond. I will stop using a manual book.
That is a 17 to hit.
17 will hit. Don't forget your second roll in case it's crit.
All right. That's out of the table. That's just a natural 15, so that would have
Okay.
been an 18 to hit. So 6 piercing damage. So you can have that. And then I'm going to 7 temporary hit points.
All right. Castic, you're up, sir.
I will.
I love that there's just a giant beer stein in the corner that's just going... vroom, vroom, vroom.
Right.
And one flying in the air too. It's a smaller one though.
Let's see here. Sorry, my light did something weird. Now I will do it correctly. And I will attack with my mace.
Okay.
It's probably not going to be a natural 20, but. It's 15 plus 3 for 18.
18 hits.
Okay. Now I will channel the extra 11 points. Oh, wait. I can't channel the points. I already did that.
Yes,
I
we
only have one.
counted that. We let that go through.
Yeah. You're right. My bad. So 1d6 plus 1 for 6 points.
All right.
And bonus action, Skull. 18 plus 5 for 20,
Oh, that definitely hits. Sorry.
20 for 20 number.
23.
23.
Oh, 23, that misses. Specifically 23. It's a weird trait.
Damn.
22 hits, 24 hits. But...
And that will be 6 points of magical force damage.
All right. Main hag is looking rough.
Good.
You're starting to look tired, old woman. Maybe you should go lay down. Take a nap.
I'm sure your friends will make a lovely mattress.
What?
That doesn't make any sense, but okay.
They'll
Very
die.
lumpy, and I don't have any meat on me.
You might be a metal man, but they're going to die.
You could always add a metal pie to your menu.
Why would you say that?
You can make a new scarecrow. You have a problem with ravens.
And next you're gonna be like, you could be the pie tin.
Elf, your turn.
That's a great idea.
It's just a pie with like metal shavings on top. That's the most creative they could get.
I think the elves got the right idea. We turned the Warforged into
Stabber again.
pie plates.
Mm-hmm.
18.
18 hits.
Oh, I got a 1. So 3.
All right.
Okay.
You've
Still
dealt a
hits.
total of 5 points of damage to this one. It's the hag's turn. We'll start with Garrick first. He's been lucky.
So lucky.
22. So
Nope. I'm gonna activate shield. That gives me a 23 armor class till the end of my turn.
she goes to swing, and you're like, nope.
Yeah,
And the
literally. Nope.
barrier goes up and just claws along it. The main hag looks at Castix. I don't believe you need to stay on your feet for this. Also a 22.
I'm going to activate sheer force of will and just stand in defiance.
You
Shouldn't
take
stand? Well, I do.
your sheer force of will takes 13 points of slashing damage. And then the last one swings at Kitsu. I want my needle back.
Come on, you can't have it. Look, my skin already sewed up around it.
Does we said it 15 hits you. Damn. 13 slashing to you as she like claws trying to grab the needle.
And you healed me for 11. So,
And you
yep.
you had 7 temporary hit points, by the way.
Yeah, I already did the math for that. Elf goes down.
The one curse.
Fixed you.
Sorry!
I love that's the one curse of the Artificer's Barrier, though. It's like, all right, so I took that much, but I got that much back. But the end.
Yeah.
Snap.
She probably just rips the needle out of me and I
Yep.
pass out from blood loss.
Yeah.
Pulls the needle, a red spray, splashes Castix in the face as the elf collapses on the ground.
And
They set it on fire.
Elias is going to come back to 3 dead companions.
Right.
Elias, you picked a great game to miss, so you're by yourself.
We never do his name. Can I give him the final rites?
Garrick, it's your turn.
Maybe a nameless tombstone. Here lies Elf.
It's Elf.
Well, I am not an alchemist, so I cannot cast healing word, so I'm sorry. That's not going to get you up. That's 21 to hit.
Take that. What are those things called?
Oh, Fairy Fire's gone.
Oh, okay.
Well, because
Yeah, she was it. Is Fey Fire concentration?
it's concentration, yeah.
Oops, I should have been having you roll that the entire time. Oh well.
So seven piercing damage.
Okay. That's
I can't roll above a 4 now. Another 8 temporary hit points.
I'm trying to remember. Do temporary hit points hit the unconscious person?
I don't think it brings them up though, because it's not real healing. It's just I don't know.
I kind of agree
maybe-
with you. I'm gonna double
Yeah.
check though real quick.
Just imagining. Medicine check. Tank fix.
It's just like bonk.
Starts pouring beer. Waterboarding.
It's not working. They're
Oh,
not a
God.
dwarf.
Weirdly enough, there is no rule saying they don't get temporary hit points,
Oh.
but they don't come back from consciousness.
Also, they still get the. It's. I mean, I imagine like a shield, so they get the temporary hit points. They just.
Yeah. So basically, it does prevent, like, if I was being sadistic, the auto crit to fail
Right.
death saves from a swing, because there are hit points there.
Mhm. Ah, there you go. See, you're welcome.
So it does serve a purpose.
Stable. Yay.
Okay. Castix, your turn. There is a staggered witch glaring at you.
How rough is she looking?
She looks very, very rough.
Very, very rough.
Stab her with her own knee.
Okay. Right. Look, reversal.
On a scale of 1 to 112, she's about a 22.
I think you know what? We're going to punt. You know what? Actually, I'm going to do things a little bit different. I'm going to take my bonus action first to use the skull.
Okay.
That's...
Oh, we did get healing potions.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Yeah.
That would've been good.
That's a dirty 20
That definitely
to
hits.
hit. D8 plus 3. 7 points of damage.
Okay.
Then I will take my action, use a different D20, see if I can get something better to use. Guiding Bolt at first level. 14 plus 5 for 19.
That hits.
4d6 radiant damage. Ten, 13, 17 points of damage.
You blast her. She moves like she's going to swipe you again, and the bolt just slams into her, and she screeches and just tips backwards and collapses on the ground.
Oh, there's some meat for your pie.
I'm just gonna look to her daughters and be like, "You might want to run."
Roll intimidation. Let's go ahead and give a chance on that. And Elf, go ahead and roll your first death save.
Get that Matt Smith thing, bud.
I'm the doctor,
19.
basically.
Get that
I don't have a modifier, but I rolled a natural 18.
18? Okay.
And just for like dramatic flair, like his eyes will turn red.
One of them looks at the body on the ground, looks at you,
Which one?
and runs. It's the one on Garrick, so Garrick can actually take an attack of opportunity if he wishes.
I definitely will. It's a natural 19. Keep rolling out of that today. Oh, that's another 4. Man, this D4 is awesome. 7 points of damage.
7 points.
So 3.
Not a ton, but still something.
It's a dagger.
Yep. The other one looks at you and says, "Took 3 of you to kill Mother, and I've already downed 1. I'll take my chances." And lunges at you. Basically, I said 18 is the DC for their wisdom saves.
She says the Sasquatch sister's running away.
Yep.
I'm sorry, you're on your own.
Save the supply.
Mechanically, one made their save, one didn't, but flavor-wise, one dropped the elf, whereas the other one has been swinging away at the dwarf to visually no effect.
Yeah. Hey, so, well,
It's like literally the guy with the knife stabbing Deadpool over and over again. They're just like,
womp, womp, womp.
maybe they are immortal. Run! Cock die. 16, so misses you. Garrick, it's your turn. Val is bleeding out. One of the witches is running. The other one is still now tearing into Castix. Or trying to.
I'm gonna pick up my crossbow because now I'm not
Slash all
right
you
next to
want,
her.
I'll just make more.
Yeah, that's 3. That's a 7 to hit. Although I do have inspiration, but I don't think that's gonna help anything. That's a D6. So. I don't know what their AC is. So.
17 at this point.
Oh, yeah, that's kind of, yeah. It's not gonna work. Did Castix get hit?
On the last attack,
no,
no.
the last attack missed.
And okay, I'm gonna let my homunculus attack then. It's another 3.
Okay.
Miss.
Castic, an arrow whizzes by your head.
Easy.
Your turn, by the way.
And what did you roll on your last death save?
19.
19.
Okay.
They are still doing okay.
Do I want to chance it? Do
Yeah,
I want to attack? All right.
These days are really good for me. Shush. Even if I get a 1, I still have one more chance after that.
True.
Right.
But you can get a 20 and have 1 hit point.
Yep.
Exactly.
7 because of your buffer.
And the other daughter's right in front of me too, right?
Yep.
I am going to use my last first level spell slot for Guiding Bolt. For a 21.
21 hits.
46. For 18 points of radiant damage.
She hisses and staggers back a little bit as you blast into them. And they are glowing.
Is she looking pretty rough?
No.
Oh. Well, maybe she will after this. I'm going to headbutt her with a skull.
Not yet. You do get advantage.
She looks
I
mildly
do.
inconvenienced.
It doesn't matter. Oh, wow. Natural 20 and a natural 1. I will take it.
Go for your crit, sir.
Hey, boy. 2d8 plus 3. 2. Wow. 4. God damn it. 7 points of force damage.
Still better than 5.
Cool. Yeah.
All right. You slam into them twice with weapons. They snarl at you. Try and stab you with a needle.
Death saving. Oh wait,
That's all
Is
covered
they-
blood.
is it? Do
Oh,
they go after us?
No, I passed
Okay.
by because I'm a bad old school DM that's not
direction.
used to death saves.
Yeah.
Death save. I'd like to thank Garrick for
19.
reminding us that we had to make sure the elf didn't die or not.
Is that 18? So you said
19.
19.
19.
So they're doing good. They're fine.
Good day. Good day.
Now it hisses and tries to stab a needle at Castix. There's got to be a chink in your armor somewhere.
Chicken? There's a chicken in your armor?
Oh, jeez. 9.
Yeah. I'm just going to, hit on my chest. I'm 40% iron.
The rest of it's aluminium.
Garrick, it's your turn. Fight's turning in your favor, guys.
Garrick's gonna look up and like motion down towards the elf, and flying mini tank is going to deliver a cure light wounds to our elf friend through touch.
Okay.
Because I can do as it pours alcohol into your mouth.
Right.
I see that look on my dwarf brothers.
That's 10 hit points is what you get back.
So you're at.
Does that go with the 7?
Yeah, I'm gonna re-roll that here in a second too. So,
Okay.
gosh.
How that works.
There we go. I keep rolling outside of my thing. 5 plus 4, so 9 temporary hit points.
So you're at 19. Theoretically, if there's an anti-magic blast or something, you would drop down to 10. But
Okay.
that is unlikely to happen in this particular moment.
So am I awake or am I
Yep.
still unconscious?
You're up.
No, you're on the ground. You're just prone. You're back.
Castix,
Welcome back.
your turn.
You got some really bad like fish tasting alcohol because I threw that fish in there. Shut up.
Deciding barf a little.
You just wake up to.
What is this?
Does that have bones in it?
I don't know. This needed old.
It
rotten
did,
food.
but the Everclear took care of those.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's sterile.
I know she's gonna get
Definition of sterile.
advantage on it, but it's all I got. I'm gonna use Ward of Radiance, Con 13.
Okay. 5, 6. So yeah, go right ahead and roll it.
Hey. 1d6. God damn. 2. Iron Man numbers.
Discord.
All right.
I don't know.
Discord.
Curious about
You
that, too.
you blast her though. She's not expecting it. She kind of reels back a little bit.
Why is Discord going crazy?
Elf,
It is.
you're awake. You're spitting booze. You're laying on your back.
I can't do anything. I'm prone, right?
It just
You-
takes half your movement
Just
to get
half
up.
your movement. You-
Oh, okay.
So you can get up like normal and then have 15 speed still, or you could do stuff from the ground if you wanted.
And this isn't 3.5, so you don't invoke attack of opportunities.
All right. Yeah. So they get up, look to the hag. You call that an attack? I've seen kittens hit harder than that. So they get up. She makes a 13.
I say, is that vicious mockery or is that just
Yeah, vicious.
game roleplay?
Attempted vicious mockery.
Natural 1. The dice love you guys tonight.
Oh, 1d2.
Do they though?
I would
Considering this should
Kind
have
of-
murdered you all, and I had plans for how to spin this when you failed because you're not really supposed to be here yet. Yes, you guys are doing remarkably well.
She gets 3 damage.
3 damage.
When you get
And
when you get
disadvantage.
Wookie in that overpowered spot.
I will show you how broken artificers are.
Can I cast and spell on another person that already had it?
It would just replace the existing one. You can't stack them up.
Oh, okay. Then
For
I'll.
what?
I'll
What?
tap.
Bardic inspiration.
I think you can give another person inspiration.
Oh yeah.
You just can't. Yeah, you can't.
If
give
your
the same
question
person-
was like, could you give
Yeah.
it to Castic while Garrick has it? Yes.
No,
You're
I thought Castix used it.
no, I
didn't even know I had it.
You gave it to me, and
Oh.
I haven't used it yet.
No,
Also,
give it to me.
are you? No, you said Garrick.
You said Castix looks
Mhm.
like he's doing great.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then I'll tap.
Um,
That's a different one.
aren't you? Are you? Did you do Bard of Whispers? Or you do the Whisper Bard?
Yes.
Can't you use those for extra sneak attack damage?
I'm pretty sure she can. That's their call.
I don't know what you're talking about. Sorry.
You don't know? Oh, I will pull it up.
Did we forget to go over your character? In which case, I'm really sorry.
That's the.
It's fine. I'm up now, so.
Well, no, like I distinctly remember going. We have to make sure you're fully at level 3.
Mhm.
Did we not follow up on that?
Oh, it's
In
the
which
best
case,
part of-
I'm very
it's the
sorry.
best part of Whisper Bards, Psychic Blades. When you hit a creature with attack, you can expend 1 use of your Bardic Inspiration to deal an additional 2d6 psychic damage to that target. You can do so only once per round. The psychic damage increases once you hit level 5 to 3d6. It's like sneak attack.
Yep.
It's a Bard sneak
All
attack.
right.
So yes, for your knowledge, and you can use it this round if you want. Well, you can
No,
take back.
that's fine, 'cause
Okay,
I just
vicious
did
mockery.
Vicious.
Mhm.
All right.
For your knowledge, you can burn Bardic Inspo on attack
Yeah, it
rolls
does have.
after
it
you
does
hit.
have to be, and it has to be a weapon attack.
Okay, so I have more use at Bardic, so I'll do that.
They make great rogue hybrids.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now both of you
That
have
was yep. So that was the elf's turn. The hag is surrounded at this point, but says screw it and swings it. Kind of tunnel visioned on Castix right now, because she hasn't been able to hit Castix, and Castix is taunting her. Natural 20. No.
Wow.
15, which misses again.
Yeah.
She's just like clawing at you and hitting the. You got some nice little
Ooh,
superficial
I'm
scratches
sorry.
on your chest.
Which should have been a disadvantage too, but
Oh yeah.
which doesn't matter if she misses.
Okay,
she
that was a
misses.
natural 20. So either way, 15.
Ah,
Thank you. Oh, I'm sorry. Is baby trying to hit me?
Garrick, you're up.
I think pie's back on the menu.
Just gonna berate her to death.
Old lady pie. Oh gosh, I'm doing awful now. That's 9. That's a 9 to hit, so that is not going to hit.
Remember, +2 for your flanking.
Oh right,
You still miss, but
11. I mean, even at the bardic inspiration wouldn't
you'd have
hit
to
me
roll a
with
6. You'd
Yeah.
have to roll the 6.
Ooh, that's the 13 plus 4. Or no, let's see. Yeah, because it's my spell attack. So that's a 17 to hit with flying my homunculus servant though,
That hits.
and that's 2 plus 2, so 4 damage.
Splashes her
And
with
that is
alcohol.
force. That is force damage.
Splashes her very hard with alcohol.
Forcefully.
Flings an ice cube. Boom.
Aha! A fishbone.
Put the water up the nose.
Castix, your turn, sir. As this has gone from a terrifying bad fight to a. Also, you guys are surrounding her. We can start Queen.
That's true.
Stop me now.
Right.
Yeah,
Oh my god. I love you all for that reference. Thank you.
so good.
Like hardly any of my friends have seen that movie, and it's so sad.
I'm still sad we haven't seen the third one yet.
Don't stop me now. Oh, you haven't seen that one? Is that the World's End? Is that what you're
I think
you're
so.
talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah.
Oh my
It
gosh.
was
There's-
decent.
Yeah, the end when he goes, "Fuck off, lamp." That to me, that was the funniest part. But no, it's okay. It wasn't bad.
I'll try Toll of the Dead, Wisdom 13.
Unfortunately, it does roll 16 on that.
Okay. Well, bonus action skull.
When all else fails,
Spiritual weapon.
blunt force
Yep.
trauma.
It's cleric's way of hitting twice. It's their double attack.
21.
21 hits.
21 for a little hit. Ugh.
Yay for action economy.
That is 7 points. 4 plus 3.
Okay, they're looking haggard. Not just because they're
Yeah.
hags. Elf, it's your turn.
I'll try the second blade thing.
Like I said, you only use it if you attack. It's not like you have to call it ahead of time
Mhm.
and risk it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like Paladin Smite, so it's great to use. If you crit.
17.
17 hits.
All right, so where is it?
Roll them separately, so it's D8 plus your dex for the first damage, and then 2d6
So that's
after that.
6 piercing and then 2d6 psychic. 7. Huzzah.
Castix, you're still taunting the hag, trying to throw your spells, and you see the elf get up behind and ram the rapier. And as it does, you see little like shadow blades lance out and stab into the hag, and it just kind of collapses against your chest and slides to the ground.
Ew. Ew.
Yeah, the most amusing cleric I've ever seen.
And you're the most half-dead elf I've ever seen.
I'm a cleric of death. You got blood.
It's green.
Well, I guess I no longer need this page on hag deals for them to offer you when you guys wake up from being defeated.
And we all become the Hexblood, or
We're
Hexblood, is that what they are?
Still in the middle of a town, right?
No, we're not in a town. We're
at
by
a
the
windmill.
windmill.
It's
Oh, I
the
thought we were-
windmill's uphill from a town. If you look
Mhm.
at the map,
Oh.
you're at O, the town is N. But you can't really see elevation on a flat map. You are uphill of that town.
I'm gonna be mad if we get in there and these kids are dead.
I just
Oh.
I just saw clothes
I mean,
and
maybe we can cut their
Okay.
heads off and we get a little bit of a reward from the town
the
down there.
children.
No, from the hags. You know.
I heard it wrong.
Not gonna lie, I thought.
Don't-
No, not gonna lie. I thought you were talking about the children. I was like, I don't think they'll give us the only reward they'll give us is death. At that point.
No, I mean the hags.
You want to find out what happened to your
Who's
loved
your
one? Here's
daughter?
the...
Excuse me. Do you recognize this child?
Uncle Timothy.
money, please.
Drag the corpses in. This is good. Better not be another one anymore.
Yeah, where did the other one run? It didn't run into the.
Oh, it went ethereal
Windmill, right?
around. It went ethereal around
Okay.
later. You have no idea.
That's right. Yeah.
You guys go in. You drag two corpses of one old woman and one strangely old-looking young woman.
I'm assuming there's like a knife or a cleaver or something around here, right?
Yes, you're in a bakery, so there's at least
Yeah.
chef knives.
I'm gonna chop off the heads.
Okay, takes a moment.
Rummage
But you...
through And let's go. There's probably something in this tower besides children. Maybe they have
You
some
just
treasure.
freaked out because they laid against you as they were dying, and you just chopped their heads off like it was nothing.
Yeah.
So do we want to put them in your head sack? Your elf. You got that sack you throw your skulls and bones in,
That's different. I don't want that.
right?
Standards.
Anyway, you guys search around downstairs. You do find that lovely cabinet opens up, and it has dozens of items in there. There's ingredients like flour and sugar and powdered bone, and hanging on the inside of the cabinet door, you see about a dozen different locks of hair.
Oh, it's
It's
their secret ingredient.
There are 3 small vials that are labeled youth, laughter, and
All right, that makes
mother's
sense.
milk. Sorry, I got
Ugh.
confused for a second because the way it wrote, it looked like I said you see one labeled youth, one labeled laughter, and one labeled DM notes, and I'm like, wait, what?
Oh shit! I'll take that one.
Youth,
I-
laughter, and mother's milk.
As we're leaving, I'll let the chickens out too.
Okay, you open the cage and 3 chickens come wandering out and pecking the floor.
Shove them out the
Start
front
eating
door.
the hag. They start eating it.
Right. I'll
Yes,
go up to the
actually,
very top and.
Oh God, really?
Yeah.
chickens will eat anything.
These are Legend of Zelda
Sound like
chickens.
pigs.
No, like if you leave a dead chicken in the chicken coop, the chickens will eat the other chicken. It's
Your mic messed up.
You just went swimming.
blub,
Yeah.
blub, blub, blub.
There you go.
There
There
we
you go.
It's back.
Chickens stupid. Will eat everything. Moving on.
Let's just
I'll go to the very
upstairs.
top and look up for the.
We'll check out the second floor and then the third.
Okay.
Ransack the whole building.
That's all you guys find downstairs. You also find a giant crate full of toads if you want one for some reason.
I'll keep a friend frog.
And as you
They're
go up,
probably the parents.
as you go upstairs,
I'll take a frog too for
Okay.
Elias.
all right. Uh,
He seems like he likes pets.
Garrick said he was going to search the second floor. Castic said he was going all the way up to the next one. Where are you going, Elf?
Up the staircase, up to the attic.
Yeah, I just
Okay.
figure we just look as we're going.
Okay.
Mhm.
It's
They
not
ignore
that-
you and keep going. Do you look around or do you want to follow them?
Who are you talking to?
To Garrick, because Garrick said he's going to look as they're going up, and Castix and you basically said we go for the top. So I was just asking.
He was kind of saying that we're all going to glance
Yeah,
as we're going
that's
up.
what I kind of figured.
okay.
Like
My
we'll
apologies.
just hit each room as we go up.
Okay.
A windmill's not that big, so
All right. There is nothing of interest in the second floor. I mean, there's like some bones, various random personal effects that don't smell great, but nothing.
Oh, this is lovely.
Yes. Yes, exactly. Morbid there.
about the same size too. So.
We just see the elf like scratching through their hair with
The bat.
child's hand.
No.
You guys get to the third floor. You find that closet with those 3 crates. One of the crates is empty, but the other 2 crates reveal children.
No. Wait,
Are these
crates, not
Schrodinger's
cages?
kids? Like, do we know if they're alive or dead until we open them?
Until you open them, you had no idea.
Hmm.
1 crate was empty, 2 had living kids. Oh, apparently you haven't opened it yet. You hear a back.
Should probably open those cages.
Let's hit the-
How?
I can try to
see
pick the lock.
something.
Are they locked?
I thought they were like,
Each
One
one
of
is
them.
fitted with
Iron
a
pits.
small door with an iron latch and hinges.
Okay.
It
So
can be
just
opened
out.
easily from the outside.
It would be inconvenient to have to lock them up every single time.
keys around.
Why do we need keys? As he's opening one of the gates.
Oh, I heard lock, iron lock.
Latch.
We like both open
Latch,
it and
sorry.
like open them at the
Yeah.
same time. It's like
Yeah.
we don't need keys.
Garrick does have thieves' tools.
Yeah, you see two kids call out. One of the boys introduces him. Hello.
Hey.
The girl like stands behind the boy and just kind of seems shyer, not interested in talking.
Are either of you Mary?
I'm Freak, sir. This is Myrtle.
Freak.
Is that,
God, your
interesting?
parents hated
Is that,
you.
is that what they call you, or is it?
It's what my dad calls me. Yeah. It's right here, Freek. I don't know why they picked that name. It's a horrible name.
I've been called a freak a few times as well. It's it's all right.
Do you know what happened to the kid in this one? Okay.
Don't know.
Yeah.
Nope,
Oh,
nope.
sorry, Gertrude. It's one of you, Gertrude. No, Gertrude. But well, you're free to go. We took care of the.
You know, you kids are surprisingly calm.
they're probably drugged. Get out of here. Go.
What?
What? No,
Go
why they
home.
get? No, we're going to take them.
Oh
home.
no! Yeah.
I don't
oh,
know
wait,
where
no.
I am.
Oh yes. Okay.
Get out! Ah!
You can't go. You can't find your own home. All right, we'll take you there. Just wait here. We got some looting to do.
Da lives on one of the side streets from the Blood of the Vine, and I don't know where Myrtle's from.
Probably miles
to
from
go all the
home.
way
I
back
don't know
to
where I
the
live
town.
anymore.
Blood of the Vine was in the town we just left.
Oh,
You know,
well, maybe this one's there too.
maybe
If
they
it's
could.
all the same, so I don't want to go back there. Can we go with you?
How did you want to be
Just
back
to
there?
see him.
Because they gave you a horrible name.
Because Da sold me to the hags, and this man's. I read stories about heroes. They look like that. They go and they slay dragons and save princesses.
Are they pointing to Castix?
Yes, I'm not. I'm not a princess.
Because they look
but-
like I'm in a suit of armor.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, you're not quite wrong there. We could find a place for you.
You know what? Yes, you can come with me.
I can be your
you found
squire,
my
sir.
soft spot.
Okay.
I can take care of your horse and polish your armor.
Do you know
Well, I
what?
don't have a horse and
We have
don't
2
often
horses.
polish my armor. That's very weird.
We have 2.
Do you know what Da's name is, by the way?
So it's just Da.
What did others call him?
Hey, you.
Dom. All right.
You're
You
late.
could point him out
Very-
if
I could.
you saw him again. All right.
No, I don't think I
Okay.
remember him at all.
I'm not going to show you to him.
I
just
want to
talk to
insight
him
check
later.
this kid. He's being weird.
A freak? No.
I looked at the girl. Are you alright?
10.
Freak appears to
Do
be
you
on the
like-
level.
Do you like animals? And I hold out the frog. She's totally not going to like this at all. It's a,
She giggles a
Never
little
know.
bit, but still kind of ducks.
oh,
You know, kid, you're pretty weird. Not gonna lie.
you can get your own pet frog if you want. Let's go.
You can be my acolyte. I don't keep squires.
Is an acolyte like a hero, sir?
Yeah, sure, absolutely.
So
Like
you
a
said,
hero in training.
I'm your man.
you said there was clothes. It's not theirs, right?
No, they're wearing their own
Oh,
clothes.
okay.
Mhm. There's that third crate that was empty. I'm assuming that's
Yeah.
probably the pie that Elias ate.
To be clear, there is a there.
Don't tell him that.
To be
Just have
clear,
to
there
know.
is a pile of clothes. It's not like
Yeah.
one person's
Yeah.
clothes thrown on the ground. It's
Is there anything else
if you
you
want
like
to
there?
sort, it's like 8 or 9 people's clothes.
Well, you two have some catching up to do, because Garrick's now drinking a juice of a boy's soul, and Elias ate little kid pie.
Yeah.
I'm very disappointed in you two. You haven't done anything horrible and irredeemable yet. The closest thing to
Yes.
horrible and irredeemable you've done is accidentally letting the priest get eaten by his vamp son.
I'll
That wasn't
I'll take
intentional, though.
take the girl's hand who seems to like the frog. Do you have a name?
Yes,
I'm Myrtle.
it's a myrtle. She said that already.
Myrtle?
Yeah, myrtle, like the turtle.
Myrtle.
Turtle.
All right. I motion up. Do you guys know what's up there?
I heard one of the hags talking. Freak says, I think it's just where they keep the. They said put the good things upstairs.
That's what I thought.
Freak, you've already proven yourself worthy by being my acolyte. Well done, lad. I'm gonna go up there.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, I thought you were gonna shove him up there.
No.
Prove yourself.
Tell me if there's any traps.
Right? Freak, I choose you.
No, you're allowed to rename them when you catch them.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I give him a normal name. Don't call him Freak.
All
Let's
right.
call him Zeke. Zeke.
No, his name is Freak. I'm keeping it that way. It's original. It gives him character.
It is
Toad.
freak with 2 E's.
Call you Toad. Ribbit.
Anyway, you go downstairs and get a frog, but when you guys go upstairs, you've reached the windmill's peak. A domed chamber filled with old machinery. Not much room to move around, but you do see a chest in the corner.
Nope. Climb back down.
I am going to.
I love that I've just made you deathly afraid of chests from this point forward.
I'm gonna just hit it with the mason and take a few steps back.
Do you want me to look at it first before you start hitting it? Or,
It thumps back and forth, and there's a rattle from inside.
All right, we're good.
I'll get. He kind of pushes him out of the way. Garrick's gonna look at it, kind of check the
Pushes it.
mechanisms, make sure there's not anything like sealed or trapped.
Do the
And
rogue
then-
job.
Yeah. I've got investigation.
Casually
What is that?
push
Is that
it.
an is that an investigation?
Essentially, yeah.
Okay.
Technically, it's thieves' tools as its own thing, but
Yeah. All right, that is a 12.
you find no traps.
That's not trapped. Does that open?
Yep.
Okay.
You open it up, and you see various pieces of jewelry. A brooch, a pair of earrings, a ring. Basically 6 pieces in total.
Yeah, I'll take him.
Different sizes, different stones. Clearly came off of people.
If you lay those out there on the floor, I can take a few minutes and see if any of them are magical.
Sure.
You know what? Sure. Roll me a d20.
2. Wow, this dice is not liking me anymore.
It's like I already helped you in battle.
Right? It's because I added another d20 to the pool. It's the advantage. So it's like, you get another one, I'll show you.
All right. I will say 2 of the items are magical.
What is
Roll me 2 percentiles. Depending on what you're hearing, there's a little one that is being very vocal.
No, it's like
11 and 55.
Okay.
it's a percentage of magic energy left.
The first item you pick up is a ring. It has an opal in it, you're pretty sure, like a pure white stone. And as you look very, very carefully, there is a small needle. Not like far enough out to be like a poison ring, but enough that if you like push the ring in the right way, you could jab something with it. Were you just detect magicking, or are you identifying?
I don't have a.
Okay.
I
didn't think so, but I just wanted to check because I was about to be like,
I could prepare it, but I don't have a. Yeah, are there any? Was it a pearl?
It's
worth
100 gold piece
So
pearl.
ridiculous. Like the stupid thing about that is that they added in there that over a short watch you could basically identify items just by looking at them.
Yep.
So like, why would you throw 100 gold?
Well, it doesn't get used up. It's not like a resurrection spell. Once you have a pearl,
Right, but you still need it. Like, you're level 1. It's a level 1 spell. Where are you going to get a pearl worth 100 gold?
same way chromatic orb needs. I don't remember how.
A 50 gold diamond. Yeah, 50.
It's because material components were made as a joke. Like that is on record that Gygax made them as a joke.
It's just like, well, I mean, we'll give you like casting focuses and other things to help you, but yeah, we're gonna throw a couple things at you.
I do think for 5e, it's meant like the more expensive stuff is meant to be like, can we put this at a lower level because eventually it's not worth a high level slot, but we don't want players to have it right away type thing. Because
like most of the time. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna babble further about that. So go ahead. And what was your other
most
roll
of the time
after he's done?
55.
You're good.
All right,
you're good.
go right ahead. I'm very, very sorry.
You're good. Because the few times that I've DM'd and everything, like I don't make players use materials unless it's for like revivify. Because you need that diamond.
Yeah. I poke fun. I'll always look at the stuff. Like when I did Tasha's Caustic Brew, I'm like, okay, old decayed food. I probably have that.
Right.
The pickled tentacle for Hunger of Hadar. That one cracks me up every time.
Okay. The other item you find is, oddly enough, both items that are magical are rings. The other one seems to be a plain, unmarked gold band. The first one radiates... Actually, they both radiate transmutation.
Okay. Anything good?
Well, if you find me a pearl, I could actually. These two are magical. I don't really know exactly what they are yet, but I do have a spell for that. Just it's a little bit costly. So
the other 4, for the record, are 25 gold valued, random pieces of jewelry.
Cool.
Oh yeah, that's right. I took emblem for my spell casting.
I just use wood carving tools.
I was just seeing if maybe I had like a component pouch. I'd just be like, here, look through it, see if there's anything in there.
I was like, as long as you're holding artificer's tools in one hand, you can use it as a arcane focus. Like, what is an artificer's tool? A screwdriver?
Yes, it's literally.
Yeah.
That's the whole the way Lyran was, where I was just flavoring stuff as this or that, or mechanically you have to have a tool.
Yeah, a wood carving tool, so like a pocket knife.
it honestly depends. An alchemist is probably going to have powders and potions and stuff they're throwing around. Honestly, I've heard you get wood carving, You probably have woodworking tools or a
Yeah.
wand or something you whittled.
It's a pocket knife, the Swiss Army knife. It's got a bunch of different things.
Exactly.
Gotta do one with like the
One
the
of them's a
Japanese
spoon.
handsaw.
All right, we'll find out about those later.
I mean, I could just put them on and see what happens.
Probably
If
it
you want to.
usually takes about an hour to.
Only if they need attunement.
Oh, that's true. Hey, give it a whirl.
Yeah, why not? I will put them both on.
All right.
Your hands fall off.
Maybe one at a time.
The one does
one
nothing.
of your fingers turns into a human finger.
Right? Oh God!
I can feel.
This is what nerves feel like. It's horrible.
Right? It's so cold.
The one does nothing that you can tell. Like, clearly it needs to be activated. The one with the pin has to be activated somehow. Maybe you have to stick something with it. Maybe you're not sure. But just putting it on does not do anything for you. For the other one, which finger do you put it on?
Oh boy!
It's gonna fall off.
Right. Let's go gangster and make it a pinky ring.
All right. You don't feel any different. You two.
Uh-oh.
Castix, with his metal body and metal face, is now sporting a very nice Zappa. You know, the mustache that goes all the way down on each side, and then the little tiny soul patch.
Amazing.
The hair has grown out of the metal.
This is great. It's a great look for you there.
I don't think they're doing anything.
Nope, not at all.
No, you should probably keep it on though. You never know. Something.
It's true. It's
Yeah,
true.
you're looking quite dapper. I
I'll
must say.
take the other one though.
Okay.
Look at it later.
It works well. Like it's a nice gold band. It works.
It looks good on you.
Just picturing Bob from Overwatch because he actually has the little top hat.
Oh, yeah, he does. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's fair. All right. Do you guys continue on down your road? Are you going to backtrack? Are you going to set up camp because it's dark?
Yeah, we should probably set up. Actually, yeah, we should.
We just camp inside.
That's what I was
Yeah,
thinking.
let's
I
camp
mean,
in the windmill.
we do technically own this windmill. It's technically ours.
Yeah.
I mean,
You guys are
we
never going to let that go. You're going to go back into that death
Mm-hmm.
house to find the deed just because.
Yeah, it's not windmill, no. It's
I know the
nice.
password. I don't remember what it was. I said it in chat.
There's.
Pico.
Oh yeah, it was Tampico.
Yeah, it's Tampico. That's right. That's right.
All right. Well,
Yeah, we should probably rest.
on that note, you guys set up camp, so to speak. And we will pick up in 2 weeks. And I will also say that because you guys went beyond my expectations and actually won the hags, go ahead and ding to 4 for the 3 of you.
Yeah,
Amazing.
boy.
Hey, poor lass. It's gonna come
I
back.
was gonna say, but not even.
I would normally feel bad about it, but like you guys walked in here and I'm like, okay.
Three-manned it. Yeah.
I had plans for this. When you guys get horribly murdered, you'll wake up okay, and they'll make a deal with you, and then you'll have to deal with that as for the roleplay. Oh, like I was,
These dinguses know what they're doing.
They lived.
I was
Oh, no,
expecting you to
it's
kill
not
the
on
main.
that
Right.
Like I was expecting you to kill the main hag. I just figured the other two would then overpower and beat you guys, and then you'd wake up and they'd offer
We'll
deals.
check the list while we're out there.
Yeah, and I will have plans for that. But
Yeah.
for right
She'll
now,
come back
you
later.
guys beat the encounter. So on that note, let me check and see if we have anyone fun to rate. No one's on for me. Is there anyone for you, Kitsu?
No, actually dead. I'm
Oh,
surprised.
okay. Well, it's Sunday night. I'm not going to worry about it, and I will say good night to everyone. Let me go ahead and see you all next weekend.
No. Well, yes, but no.
Yes. Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.